Hey fam, it's Raven your GS and thank you for locking into another Cyber Nerd show. Before we get started with the madness, if you really enjoy our shows, go ahead and subscribe on iTunes, give us a mad review and throw in a 5-star rating if you really enjoy our content and banter. It really helps more nerds finding us easier and quicker. Other than that, enjoy the show.
We are live. It's Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerd.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You're locked into a TCM podcast.
It's Mr. Blitz here.
We are live.
Guys, I'm Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
And I'm Raven your GS.
I'm Sam, Mr. Blitz.
And this is podcast, the first and last episode 20 you'll ever see, slapping you right in your face. How's everyone doing?
First, last, what?
It's the first and last episode 20 of the TCM podcast you'll ever witness. Understand that?
I know. What are you man saying?
It's been good, man. It's been great. It's cold, it's chilly outside, you know.
Why is man always got to talk about negative stuff, fam? Why you always got? Well, you're starting the 2019 in the wrong way, fam.
Saying it's cold and chilly.
Yeah, bruv. Like, what, you think people come to our podcast to be hearing about the weather forecast, fam, in the UK?
Yeah, why not?
Bruv, if it was somewhere in, I don't know, man, like Mexico or something, there would have been a different story in it. But man can't be out here just talking about weather.
Some people enjoy this kind of weather, you know. Some people actually like snow, a bit of cold.
Fam, is it snowing outside?
Not yet.
So why is man talking about snow?
Because it can happen.
Jesus Christ. Joe, take away your show, fam. I don't even know why.
See, I'm feeling already disrespected that man's starting like the podcast I'm running talking about the weather. Just allow it, yeah. Keep these things to yourself. You get me? Save them for episode 21 when you ain't planned and you need some extra time, innit?
Wow.
Hey. All right, cool. Episode 20 of the podcast. We're talking about the most anticipated movies of 2019.
Ooh.
And
I just know the title. Is this what we're getting at?
And
yeah?
it wouldn't.
Is this what we're getting at?
And do you know what? Yeah, now let me get.
Man going up the levels, you know. Look at him.
Man, listen.
I see a couple of spelling mistakes that were still.
I'm just doing my thing, bruv. I'm just doing my thing. So basically,
yeah.
The theme of this podcast, yeah, is like it's just a sequel, innit? This is a sequel, innit? This is the sequel to episode 3 of the TCM podcast. You get me? Because like recently we've been uploading all of our podcasts to Twitch and that. So I've been taking time out to listen in. And episode 3, yeah, was most anticipated movies of 2018. Most anticipated movies and games of 2018, innit? So I was like, man might as well just start off the year with the same thing. Is that
how we started last year? Most anticipated movies?
Yeah, most anticipated games and movies.
Okay.
But obviously it wouldn't be a sequel without having a colon and a title after it, innit? Do you know what I'm saying?
You're getting fancy with it.
So I had to go. Most anticipated movies of 2019: Avengers vs Star Wars. Get me?
Yeah, it's an L for Star Wars for sure. It's an L.
You got no respect,
my brother. It's an L for sure. I'll be the first one to tell you.
Oh my god!
Exactly how it is, man.
Yeah, it's mad. So this is what's gonna happen today. We're gonna go through a long list of movies that are coming out in 2019. Do you know what I'm saying? We're gonna give our general thoughts, thumbs up, thumbs down. Are we excited? Are we not excited? And then after we get through the general list, we're gonna get a bit deeper into predictions, questions, and all of them kind of things. There, you get me? Now, just off top. Just off top, like, I wanted to start off with a question.
As usual, as you do.
All right, so the first question is, yeah, shout out to everyone. Wait. Shout out to everyone locked in, firstly. Shout out to my Patreon fam. Shout out to my mod squad. Shout out to subscribers, followers, ghost subscribers, haters, lovers, all of you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you taking your time to lock in. Excuse my manners for not doing that earlier. Get me? But first question is, will 2019 be a better movie year than 2018?
Okay, what came out in 2018, bro? I know he was like. I know he was like.
This is it.
2018.
You have to go. So there's people out there who have short-term memory, like myself. So you kind of have to, run it back. What happened 2018, isn't it?
Fam, 2018, Black Panther, Infinity War, Aquaman, Venom. I'm trying to think of more that came up.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, fam.
Fallout. Incredible. Was it Mission Impossible 6? Incredibles 2. Deadpool 2.
Did Deadpool 2 come out last year?
Yep.
Yeah, it came out early.
Was that Feb, innit? Feb.
Is it Feb?
Yeah. Alright, cool. Sorry, look.
Oh, Pooh Bear came out last year.
Pooh Bear came out. Ready Player One.
Black Klansman, A Quiet Place, First Man. What else did we have?
Oh, we had the horrible
Upgrade.
horrible
Bumblebee.
Well, I was thinking of the so-called horror movies came out, innit? When did they come out? Hereditary
Came out. Halloween came out. Widows came out last year. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Creed 2. Like, yo, fam. Ready Player One, Jurassic World.
Solo. Was that last year?
Yeah, Solo
was last year. Ocean's 8 was last year. Crimes of Grindelwald. Bad Times at the El Royale. Like, fam. Me personally, I feel like 2018 was a good year for movies.
It was a very good year, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
It was a very good year, and looking at this, brethren, it's I think 2018 got it.
You think 2018 is gonna get?
No, I think so.
2019.
Yeah.
All right, Sam, what do you think?
So.
This is nothing definitive, innit? Like,
yeah, of course.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm just going by the obviously we haven't watched these movies, so you can't make a prediction on something you haven't watched yet.
Yeah,
I'm just going by the titles.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just off brand name, franchise name, recognition, and some of the things that we don't know of that are coming out. Do you know what I'm saying? Like last year, I think it's the first year in ages we haven't had an X-Men movie come out. This year we've got 2 X-Men movies slated, Star Wars. We've got an Avengers movie. We've got another MCU movie, and we've got a Joker movie and a Shazam movie.
Sorry, did you say 2 X-Men movies?
Yeah, because the New Mutants is supposed to come out, and Dark Phoenix.
I thought that got scrapped off the table.
I thought they both got pushed into 20.
Infinity. Nah, they both. I actually thought they got scrapped off the projects.
No. They're both still supposed to be coming out, and apparently we're going to be getting a Dark Phoenix trailer on, I think it's the 19th, something like that.
January?
So January, yeah. So like a week or something like that.
All right.
Bruv, can you let Sam talk? Innit? I'm trying to hear Sam's views on 2018 versus 2019. Like, what does he think's going on?
2019. I don't know. There's only a few movies looking at the list I'm looking forward to, especially from the trailers that we've seen. And then 2018, there's been some solid
Wait, sorry, but what movies are you talking about that you're looking forward to?
Dragon Ball, Avengers, Lion King. There's only literally a handful. John Wick 3.
Fam.
But then compared to 2018, there was more than just a handful, innit?
Bruv, what are you saying? I don't really understand what you're saying. You're saying there's only 3 or 4 movies that you're looking forward to in 2019.
Really looking forward to.
That you're really looking forward to. Yeah. And then you're just judging the whole year off those 4 or 5 movies that you're really looking forward to. Yeah. Because I know half the movies in 2018 that you probably really loved at the beginning of the year, you had no clue they was coming out.
Yeah, exactly. So until that time happens, I'm like, okay.
All right, cool.
It's pretty solid, isn't it?
So you're not looking forward to Triple Frontier?
Triple Frontier, looks alright.
I mean, look, all right, it's cool. This is my take on it, yeah? I think 2019 has all the potential to be a better movie year than 2018. And the reason I'll break it down to why I think it will is because obviously we ain't seen these movies, so that potential's there. But also, I feel like we're getting sequels to everything we saw in 2018. So if episode 9 is better than Solo, a Star Wars story, which won't be very hard to do, we're already in a better place. Do you know what I'm saying? If Endgame is just as good as Infinity War, do you know what I'm saying? We're already in a better place. Do you know what I'm saying? Then we're talking about movies like Toy Story 4. Like, if that's lit, Glass, that is the closure of one of the greatest superhero trilogies ever. The Lion King, like, if that's lit, like, what are we talking about here? Dumbo looks lit, Aladdin looks lit. Like, for all you Disney lovers, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? And we've got a low-key Batman movie coming out as well. Like, so low-key. Like, Joker's coming out next year. No one's talking about it at all, fam. Are you mad?
No one talks about it until the movie's out.
And then
That's how it goes.
And then what? John Wick 3.
John Wick 3, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? For like, I don't know, man. Like, for both of you just to be like, oh, 2018's got it, fam. I feel like you man are sleeping on the thing, innit?
I don't think it's about sleeping. I mean, to me, I'm looking at some titles here and I'm just like, okay. Like I said, you can't really like make a comparison, judging it. I'm just going by the titles. You know what I'm saying? When I'm looking at Star Wars Episode 9, Toy Story 4, It Chapter 2. I'm not sure how they're gonna do that. Lego, I'm not into that. Joker, I'm actually looking forward to that one.
Relax. Fam.
Hellboy.
Hey, you're doing too much now. You're doing too much. I need to run the show. Don't go through the list. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You know.
All right, so I hear what you're saying, innit? All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go through the list. We're going thumbs up, thumbs down. All right, cool. Now, this is how this is going to run. We've done this before. We're just going to run through the list. We're going to say thumbs up, thumbs down, and why. Get me? But we're not starting at the top. We're starting on the bottom of the list. First movie is Brightburn. What do you guys think of Brightburn? Are we going to give it personal thoughts? I'm super gassed for this movie, yeah? Like, I think just the trailer alone, them stealing the whole Man of Steel thing, even if the movie's actually not like Man of Steel at all, I love the creativity that they put behind. Like, that to me says they're trying to do something different. Do you know what I'm saying? So just off that aspect, even though it's going to be a horror movie that I don't particularly care for, you know what I'm saying? It's not one of my favorite genres. I feel like the creative team behind it are onto something. So I'm giving Brightburn a thumbs up.
Mm-hmm. Who's next?
Thumbs up for me, for Brightburn. Like, we always want to see Superman go the opposite way. You know, we've always seen like the good side of Superman and his morals and this and that and the other. So for these guys to not be a part of DC and to bring that kind of story, I'm like, you know what? I can't wait for that. It's about time too. I can't wait to see it on the big screen. Just do it.
I didn't know that was something that people wanted to see. You know,
people say it
I
all the
mean,
time, like.
People went
I don't
nuts.
agree.
People went nuts when Clark snapped Zod's neck.
And that's happened before.
I know
multiple times.
I know it's happened before. It's on the comics, but like, you know, I didn't know this was a general thing that they want to see a bad Superman.
No, that's the thing. I don't agree either. Like,
No?
to say that people want a bad Superman, like, bruv, where's this come from, fam?
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
when they made Man of Steel and Superman is not necessarily bad, but he's just a real person. Do you know what I'm saying? Not like Christopher Reeves, who is not a real, like, his depiction of Superman is a good depiction of a comic book Superman, where in this perfect world I can be perfect and nothing's wrong with me and I've got perfect hair, and do you know what I'm saying? But that's not real, innit? Like, in Man of Steel, they've got a guy who has emotions, who gets angry, does stuff that, you know what I'm saying, like, he just isn't perfect, fam.
Exactly. So
Yeah,
that's what
but-
everyone keeps talking about it. Everyone keeps saying,
Everyone hated the movie, and this is my point.
That's my point as well. Everyone keeps saying like Superman's so perfect, he's boring because he has his morals, he can't break them, this, that, and the other.
Bruv,
so when we do get the opposite story, everyone's like, I want to see this. I want to see this on the screen. Like,
Bruv.
Superman going the opposite way.
What you're
Like,
saying
why
don't
is
make
it-
sense. So why did Man of Steel not do well?
Because he was following his moral, like, that's what Superman is, isn't it? Like, he's following that moral code, being the good guy, upstanding citizen, stuff like that.
He
so
wasn't.
when he snapped,
He was a good. I don't know.
so when
I'm
he snapped
confused.
Zod's neck and when he broke the city in half, everyone was like, oh, Superman wouldn't do that. What are we talking about? So when we get a bad Superman now, everyone was like, all right, cool, let's see what this Superman can do, or this kind of guy will do, this kind of powers. Like, this is.
So what you're
ideally
saying?
would do.
So what you're saying is that the reaction of Brightburn's trailer was a positive one.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's not. But you can't say Superman like being a bad
of him.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying. Then that's gonna be incorrect. But I hear what you're saying. You've explained it properly, innit?
All right.
Cool. Brightburn. Superman killing people. Yeah, you know me. You know how we do. That's injustice all over again, isn't it? Not saying this is Superman, but just that, like you said, Sam, depiction, just the fact there's an idea out there that man can have this guy and just moving like that. I'm all for it. And the best thing about it is not just the fact that it's like a, you know, quote, a bad Superman, but it's just the fact that the way it's moving, like, I'm really looking forward to that. I like the whole horror. It's like it's got a horror side to it, but at the same time, like, supernatural horror. Like, I like that. And the fact that, and I think it might be the whole trailer, the way they pepper the thing up, like it's like, at first I didn't get it, but after watching it a few more times, I was like, okay, like maybe you man just trying to ting in it. So I'm up for it.
See, I'm also thinking that it's not going to be as close to the Superman story as they portrayed in the first trailer.
I hope not. I think they did that to get to man.
Yeah, I feel like that was all
man.
marketing.
Yeah, they got man.
Yeah. So that's what I definitely feel. So guys, jump in the comment section below, like, with us as well. Like, put your thumbs up, thumbs down for what movies you think are going to be good, bad, or sideways, innit? Next movie we got on the list is Us, innit? We just did the trailer reaction to this about a week ago. So what are your thoughts? Let's start with Mr. Blitztech.
Another thumbs up from me. Like, the trailer was moving mad still. Like, I like this whole thing about your opposite self and what it takes for one side to win. And coming from John Peele's Get Out, how can you not look forward to this? This is mad.
That was my first trailer of the year. So, yeah, man, it's a good one. I'm looking forward to it. Peele has come through. I want to see where he takes this one, innit? Like, and I don't know, man. There's a like a surprise element to the trailer, which I really liked. I liked how the tone. I think the tone of this movie. I like the whole. I'm always a fan of violin in certain type of movies. So the way they've used it to capture suspense, like, it's just sick, innit? So, like I said in the trailer, I hope this whole score tone is in the actual movie, which I really believe so, you know, because we watched Get Out and it was similar to that, innit? So, yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm really excited about Us as well. The thing I'm excited about most is that, just secretly in my mind, since I said it in the trailer reaction, the seed has been growing and growing that I need this Get Out Us multiverse thing I need this whole universe to be real, fam. Where there's this universe where there's this weird stuff happens, fam. Like, I'd love him to tie it up, like how Shyamalan's doing with what's it called, with Glass Unbreakable and Split. I feel like that'd be sick. Even though, like, no one's got superpowers in this, just that in his universe, all this weird stuff happens. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, body snatching people and people fighting their inner selves. I'd love it, man. All right. That one was a bit too easy, and maybe it's because we did a trailer reaction like a week ago. I feel like we spoke.
Fresh.
Yeah. I feel like we spoke about this a lot.
Yeah.
But
when's this coming out?
March, I believe. March time.
That'll be a quick one then. You know, the months go real quick,
fam. Well, we're already halfway through January. Do you get what I'm saying?
And January is supposed to be a long month, right?
Supposed to
according to the general public.
To the general public.
Yeah. That's what
the general public say, that January is a long month.
Yeah, have you seen the tweet, the memes? Everybody complains. It's like Monday. You know, you get that Monday tweet. Beginning of every year, it's always like that for January.
But do you know what? Yeah, just sidebarring onto this Monday tweet thing. Yeah, every Monday I go on my Twitter, and I be seeing all of these tweets about like people sad it's Monday.
Yeah, like, yo,
bruv,
you man,
what's wrong with Monday? Like, I love Mondays, you know.
Bruv.
Like, I feel like Monday is a lit day, bruv. Like, motivation Monday. Like, bruv, what's wrong, bruv? Start the week off with some flames.
Bruv.
All I see is like memes of people face palming, like crying.
Yeah,
they gotta go work. Like,
Exactly. They're in the wrong place then, aren't they? Like, if you have to cry because you're going to work or you're waking up at 6 a.m., you're in the wrong place.
Then do something about it, yo.
What
It's
you do
your
with your
life. What you do? Yo, you know what? My Monday starts on a Sunday evening, bruv. Like, Sunday, my mind is already racing. Like, what am I doing this week? You know what I'm saying? Like, I tend to plan my week on Sundays. Like, yo, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? And
You look forward to your week, right?
yeah, man. You know what? You know how, like, I never clocked about this before, yeah. But I learned about Mondays when I was learning to trade. Because, like, the market's closed on the weekends, right? So I'll be like, rah, man can't make ones, like, on the weekend, brother. Like, only thing I can do is spend. I'm not trying to spend ones, bro. I'm trying to accumulate over here. I'm trying to go to work. I'm trying to make this thing happen. So the way it happens is like, so market opens at 10 p.m. on Sunday, right? So before that, prior to that, man would do like 2 hours like prep, like what's been happening over the weekend, something that might trigger the market when it opens. So I'm like, all right, cool. So then I took that sort of mindset and put it onto my Monday. Like, even if I'm not trading or anything like that, I'm like, okay, like, prep what happened before, what's gonna happen this week, like where am I gonna go this week? You know what I'm saying? And maybe some of us needs to take that into consideration. Like yo, don't wait for Monday, because then by Monday you're already caught up in the world, what's happening. Yo, take 2 hours, maybe like 8 p.m. on a Sunday, prep your week, look what's happened the previous week. Did you have a good week? Did you have a bad week? Then prep you, because you know what's going to happen on Monday. You're not going to be able to do that. You're going to be caught up in someone else's agenda. Work, public transport, weather, all of that. Don't do them things, fam. Run your life.
And that was a public service announcement brought to you by Geek Sensei. Enjoy your Mondays. All right, so next movie.
I actually like that. Yo, man came with the flames, I appreciate that.
It's all right, man. It's all right.
You know what, yeah, man might have to cut that thing out there, yeah, and just put it every Monday on Twitter, fam. That was lit. Yo, you're on one, yeah, for sure.
Listen, come on, man. Yo, don't hate Mondays, man. Monday ain't do nothing to you, fam.
For sure.
All right, next movie on the list is Charlie's Angels. All right, Charlie's Angels is supposed to drop the 1st of November 2019. It's directed by Elizabeth Banks, starring Kristen Stewart, Naomi Scott, Elizabeth Banks, Patrick Stewart, shout out to man like Professor Xavier, Ella Balinska, Jimon Houdzone, and Luis Mendez. Get me? I know. What we saying? See, look, I wish you guys listen. I can't wait. Listen, let me not. No spoilers, innit? No spoilers. Let me say no spoilers. But I wish you guys could see the facial expressions in the room right now. It's mad, guys. What are we saying about Charlie's Angels 2019?
Fam, all I know, the room got really hot all of a sudden, bruv. Let me remove my cardigan still.
Fam, do you know what's funny? Yeah, this from listening to. I'm gonna go back to podcast number 3 so much today. Yeah, podcast 3. Do you know what movie came up? Ocean's 8 came up in the podcast.
Did it?
In podcast 3, yeah. Do you know what we did? Well, do you know what? Sam murdered it. Sam was like, they've got Rihanna in it. Hell no. I'm not watching this. This is going to be garbage. Killed the movie.
What did I say?
Killed the movie. You was just like, I think you weren't very, like, no one was positive on it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I said something like, it's because of what Ghostbusters. Like this is the whole Ghostbusters thing all over again. Obviously, Charlie's Angels isn't that at all, but it's just interesting because that, like, I feel like those were the same kind of faces that man just pulled now. What you man saying?
I didn't make that. Okay. Then
This starts with you. Go ahead, take it away.
This starts with me. No, I didn't make my face because of that. Because I've actually learned my lesson from Ocean's 8. So no, I made faces because I'm looking at the
cast.
The cast, like, this is a very good cast. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love Digimon who's son, you know what I'm saying? Like Patrick Stewart, Kristen Stewart, like, yo, like, I think this is, but has there been a trailer? Oh, there is a trailer for it.
Is there?
What's this? What am I looking at? What's this videos down here?
I don't know is that an actual trailer? I don't think that can't be a trailer.
30th of September 2018.
Go on, just press play on it real quick. Just press play on it. We're going off script now.
Okay.
Nah, wait. No, this is not a trailer.
Okay, this is just news. Okay,
Alright,
it's just
cool.
news. It's just news about it. Okay, so there isn't one. Okay, I want to see what they got. Like, when I saw the on the list, I was like, Charlie's Angels is gonna be one of those. Like, it was on my bad list. As in, like, because those were one of the titles I was like, I'm looking at these titles, like, he looks a bit weak. But nevertheless, I'm going to take my mindset back and I want to see where this goes. As a matter of fact, is there pictures for this? Let me see. Let me prove the thing. Because, like, I enjoyed the Charlie's Angels from back in the day. Like, but then we were younger.
You're talking about the one with Lucy Liu, Drew Barrymore, that one. That one, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah, man. Okay, we'll see. We'll see what happens. This is on my, like, not good, not bad. It's just there. I want to see where this goes.
See, now,
it can either surprise me or be like horrible.
The thing about this is I'm 50-50 on it for multiple. The reason that I'm on it is because Elizabeth Banks, she's super legit. Do you know what I'm saying? She is super legit. Like, she's in lots of things. She's a producer on this and she's directing this. Do you know what I'm saying? So I've got faith in her. But at the same time, she also has been a part of some crud, fam. Like,
really?
Power Rangers, fam. She was also a producer.
Was she in Power Rangers?
Fam, she's Rita Repulsa, fam.
That's it, yeah.
I can't even remember. Oh, Power Rangers came out last year. Was it last year that Power Rangers came out?
Nah, it must have came out in 2017.
Okay.
But yeah, like, I just don't know, fam. I don't know. Like,
Was she? I actually don't remember her.
Bro, she's the bad guy in Power Rangers.
I don't remember, bro.
Must not remember the movie.
I actually remember very few parts of the movie. Is this movie on Netflix yet?
Power Rangers. Power Rangers is on Netflix right now.
I need to watch that. I'm gonna watch that today.
You don't need to watch it again.
I need to watch that again, bro. It's Power Rangers, bro. Come on. I actually enjoyed that movie, you know. I had some problems with it. But it was very what do you call it? Like, it took me back to my childhood, bro.
All right, look, last few movies that she's been involved with, yeah. Charlie's Angels, which is this in post production. She's in Brightburn. She's one of the parents of Crazy Clark Kent.
Right.
The kid's name's not Clark Kent for anyone in the comments, but whatever. That's what we're calling them. Obviously, she's in the Lego Movie 2. She was in Happy Time Murders, Pitch Perfect 3. She also produced that. Power Rangers, Rita Repulsa, The Most Hated Woman in America. She was a producer on that. And she's Magic Mike XX. See, look, we're getting into territory that I don't go.
Where's the?
Where all the?
Yeah, but she's not producing all of these movies. She's just in some of them.
Like acting in them and whatever.
The
So they all seem like fun movies for her, but at the same time, like, they're not fantastic movies, so to speak. Like, they're just popcorn flicks, if anything. You guys go to the cinema, have a good time, have some popcorn. That's what those movies sound like to me.
Bruv, I still don't know what a popcorn flick is. I don't know what that means,
I don't know what that means.
What does that mean?
That's for a t-shirt, innit? Popcorn flick and that. But
Bruv,
popcorn flick, like I said,
there will never be a popcorn flick t-shirt. Never.
Ever? Oh, deep.
Never.
When you go to the cinema.
Yeah.
And there are movies where you don't want to hear no noise, no nothing while you're watching because you're so engrossed in.
Bruv, I don't want to hear noise when I'm watching anything, bruv. Sam, Raven, get your boy, man.
So I was trying to say is there's movies where you're like, I'm just watching it. I can eat popcorn at the same time because I don't mind if I miss any like lines or whatever. That's a popcorn flick. You're just having a good time watching.
So when you're eating popcorn, that means you can't hear lines.
Not really, no, because you're chewing so loud, right? Same with nachos.
This
All of them
is
things,
a
yeah.
new level of description I'm hearing today.
That's what a popcorn
You
flick is to
can't
me.
hear something, but you can only hear the pop. Fam. So what happens when I'm watching a good movie and I'm eating popcorn?
I don't know.
He apparently, when Mr. Blitztech
isn't it?
eats popcorn, he loses his sense of hearing. Apparent. Listen, bro. I don't know what. See, and this is what's gonna make me mad about this. Is people in the comments are gonna be like, Joe Raven, why you look so mean to Sam? Can you hear the stuff he says? What? He loses his sense of hearing while eating popcorn and nachos.
Because I can still hear the popcorn.
Oh
right now.
my god.
We're moving. So wait.
Yeah, I didn't.
Thumbs up or I haven't given a score either. You're just trying to make me get off the whole topic, fam.
I'm trying to figure out if she's in. Yeah, she's in Knocked Up. I love her in Knocked Up. As a matter of fact, I love her with what's his face? Steve Carell. Like them two, they always do movies, like good movies together. I love it.
Shout out to man like Michael Scott. All right, can we get a thumbs up from you, Raven, or thumbs down?
Can I get like middle, like 50-50?
All right, do you know what? This is what we're gonna do. Yeah.
Can I get like half a thumb?
You can get 2 sideways thumbs. 2. Yeah. Are you gonna use one right now?
Yeah.
You're going sideways thumb right now. You've only got 2. The whole list.
All right, so one's been used.
One's been used. Boom. Mr. Blitztech,
This gets a thumb down for me, innit?
thumbs down. What? Why does it get a thumbs down now? Oh, because her movies are popcorn flicks.
No, it's not just that.
But you love popcorn.
This is the same.
Yeah, I do like.
It's always like, oh, it's a popcorn flick. I love it.
Not all of them. Like there's a majority that are popcorn flicks, but I don't love all of them, innit? But this doesn't scream anything out to me. Like the other ones were okay. Like they will be ones you watch in the background, and then I feel like this is going to be the same thing. If it doesn't bring the same level of action and intention of like Mission Impossible, so to speak, then it's like I could miss this movie.
Yeah, but why do you think it wouldn't bring that same kind of level of action?
That's what I mean. I don't know. Like, obviously, you got Naomi Scott. She was in Power Rangers as well, and she's been in some like quite good movies recently. And she's also going to be in Aladdin, and so to speak. So I'm like, all right, cool. But then I don't know, Kristen Stewart. She was from what? What's that vampire movie that everyone loves?
Twilight. That's Raven's favorite vampire franchise.
For sure, man.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
I recommend everybody to go watch that movie.
No thanks. But yeah, it's not screaming anything out to me right now, and. No, thank you. Thumbs down.
All right, cool. I'm giving it thumbs down as well. Just because I don't want to waste a sideways thumb on Charlie's Angels, so that's gonna have to get a thumbs down for me. You know what? Yeah, no. I'm giving it a thumbs up. I'm being mad disrespectful to Patrick Stewart and Elizabeth Banks. I'm giving it a thumbs up. Let me be positive on this. If I'm 50-50, let me just go thumbs up. All right, next movie, Sonic the Hedgehog. Released on the 8th of... It's going to be released in America on the 8th of November 2019. Directed by Jeff Fowler. Budget, $90 million. Cast, Jim Carrey, Ben Schwartz, James Marsden, Tika Sumpter, Neil McDonough. I'm going to start here, innit? I don't know what to say about this because we've had no trailer. I mean, it comes out in November, so I can understand why we haven't had a trailer yet. But all I remember is us having a very heated discussion about a set photo or about the first poster they released. I don't think this movie is going to be for me anyway. Like, man grew up on Sonic, but I don't care about Sonic enough to go to the cinema. Do you know what I'm saying? Same way I didn't go to watch Pooh Bear. But
me sick.
For fam,
For a guy who stays on the honey, you make me sick.
I don't even know what that means, but yeah, we're just gonna keep moving. Like, fam, I just don't know. I don't know. But at the same time, in a year that we've just come off some bad boy animated movies, what is this? This is like a live action, right?
Yeah.
So okay, so Sonic, is Sonic gonna be animated? Is this gonna be like Alita Battle Angel?
More or less, like this guy is going to be live action. Like animated in a live action world.
So like the Smurf stuff that they used to do.
That's what. See what I can. I'm not looking forward to this movie at all. You know.
I know, like you're saying that, but at the same time, when we look at Alita Battle Angel, I bring it up because she is a CGI character in a live action world. That looks very, very good. Also, a year after we've coming off something like Ready Player One, where it's lots and lots of CG, lots and lots of real world stuff.
But look at the world you're putting him in, though.
No, I hear what you're saying about the world you're putting in, but I'm saying the technology for it to look good, I think, is out there.
Yeah, it's possible, very possible.
But you're just writing this off because of one poster.
One poster, no,
That
two
you
posters actually.
No, two posters. Because of two posters, you're writing this whole thing off.
Yeah. One, like they've been trying to rejuvenate Sonic for years, on and off. Good game, bad game, good game.
This ain't a game. This is a movie, though.
Exactly. So now we're getting a movie, but your sales are stinking. So why are you bringing a movie out for some odd reason? Oh yeah, movies are doing really good. Just doing animation Sonic. Why don't you do the whole thing animation then? We've been saying this about Transformers for years. Now they're doing it with Sonic. Like, is Sonic even going to be the main character in this? Are we going to follow Sonic or are we going to follow Dr. Robotnik, which is Jim Carrey? There's so many questions. And in Sonic itself on the poster, no one's excited for that. We've got some furry man and some trainers. Like, what? It doesn't even look like Sonic.
But it looks like, fam. Allow this. It don't look like. It looks like Sonic, fam. It looks like Sonic, bruv. If you took off the title and you saw that poster with no name, you'd be like, oh, that's Sonic.
Get some furry hedgehog, like,
fam. You'd be like, that's Sonic, fam. And obviously, we're gonna follow Sonic the Hedgehog. The movie's called Sonic the Hedgehog.
Movie called Bumblebee. We'll follow some girl around, innit? So what are you talking about?
Boss. Listen, let me just. Someone write that down. Sam just flamed me. Flame. Bullets, gunshots everywhere. I'm dead, you know. Lined me up in chalk. Buried me.
Like, we just coming from a movie.
No, wait, I'm not done. I just got buried. Peppered. Wowza, Sam. 1-0.
All right.
Go on, sorry.
So yeah, we come from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. We know we can do this. We come from Bumblebee. The first 5 minutes is like War on Cybertron. We know we can do this, but yet there are studios out there that keep thinking, let's put a CGI character into a live-action world, which we don't want. It happens time and time and again. We get disappointed time and time and again. That's all I'm saying.
So thumbs down from you, basically.
Yes.
All right. Go on, Geek Sensei. Go on.
I'm also thumbs down until I see the trailer. But I was just doing the research here, but then Sam just came with the flames, which like makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing here that tells me, like, because first thing I did when I researched here was like, okay, Jim Carrey, Dr. Eggman. I was like, Jim Carrey, Dr. Eggman. I'm like, Jim Carrey? Really? It's like, I love Jim Carrey. Like, I love Jim Carrey. He's my guy. He's my dude. Shout out to man like Ace Ventura. You get me? But nothing that's been shown so far screams epic. Screams, you know, back in the day Sonic. And Sam just made a hell of a good point. So, are they using this to just sell tickets? But then again, you know what also makes me question, yeah, is that, I don't know, man. Because Jim Carrey is one of those guys these days, he's very careful about the sort of project he works in. I know he's been having a lot of issues with the industry, you know, not just the industry, the whole world, really, the way, you know, us human beings moving and circulating, like. So, I can only take he saw something good, he saw something that raw, like that can make us laugh and you know, take us back to back in the day, you know, Sonic. So that's the good side of it that I'm hoping for, is because Jim Carrey's in it. But other than that, from what I've seen, it's a no-go.
The thing is, I wanna.
No, go on,
I'm not fighting for this movie to be good. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just fighting you man's arguments that from what we've seen, it's 100% dead. I'm giving it a thumbs down.
Right.
Because
the man wants to fight, man.
No. I'm fighting, man, because we've seen two posters and man are writing the movie off. We've seen movies with garbage bruv. Avengers, they have garbage posters. X-Men consistently have garbage posters, fam, but we don't write the movies off because of it. That's the only thing I'm fighting here.
Because that was the trailer. You know, bro, you got to think about, like,
I'm not talking about trailers. I'm talking about movie posters. We've seen two movie posters for this.
Yeah, the poster,
and we're writing it off.
But wait, let me finish. You know what? Like with trailers, like we react to it. So this is us reacting to. Obviously, if there hasn't been no real. What was it? It was like a teaser they gave us, was that?
For what? What are you talking about?
A hedgehog, or was it like a poster? What was it? That we
Just
saw?
two posters. We saw two posters.
Right, so man's reacting to it. That's it. That is it. You can't, bruv. If I'm looking at the team like, yo, it's dead, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Why, bruv? Who does like a reveal by a poster? Bruv, drop the trailer, bruv. What are you doing? And this is coming down to this year.
Yeah, like,
shut up,
they're being
bruv.
very smart about this. The first
Bruv,
poster
the movie comes out in November. They don't have to put a trailer out yet.
Bruv.
Yeah, but
No, bruv, not every movie's Avengers where the trailer comes out 12 months before,
I
fam.
need that. That's the life we're
that's what they've
living.
been smart about, isn't it? The first poster is a silhouette of the hedgehog. We know what it looks like, so why are you hiding him?
Because you know why? Because they're probably still on post-production
Thank you.
stuff. Bruv.
Post-production,
Still working
like,
on
we
it.
need to tweak some stuff. No one's happy. Blah blah blah.
Bruv, they probably shut the whole movie down after hearing you man talk about it, fam.
So like, this is gonna lose money. That's
Hey,
for sure.
don't.
Like.
Hey. Can you put a disclaimer out there, man? Because
What?
I'm not saying to shut the whole thing down. He's saying that he hopes so. I don't hope so.
Disclaimer: the views of Mr. Blitzterk are all his and his alone. They are not shared by the cyber nerds.
Yeah, I'm never the type of person to be like, no, shut down, because you're stopping from putting something to the universe, whether it's good or bad. Once it's in the universe, there's opportunities to make it better. You know what I'm saying?
It has been.
All right, look, we're moving on, guys. Look, please jump in the comment section below and just let us know what you think. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Is this whack? Are the two dead posters enough to just condemn the movie or not? All right, next movie on the list is the Untitled Terminator project that's supposed to drop the 1st of November. Now listen, relax. Cast: the Immortal, the Governor, the Running Man, the Eraser, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Linda Hamilton, Mackenzie Davis, Natalia Reeves, Gabriel Luna. Directed by Tim Miller. Tim Miller also directed Deadpool, and is an executive producer on the movie we're really anticipating of 2019, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Interesting.
Where you seeing the
Look, bruv.
How's this gone to?
Let me research. You know what I'm saying? Let me do my thing. Do you know what? Yeah, Tim Miller was also involved in. I'm just gonna throw this out there because I know it's gonna tickle a couple of man's bellies. Hideaway, Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Interesting.
The girl with the dragon tattoo and For the Dark World. He wasn't director, producer, or writer, but he was involved in the creative process of all of those movies in some capacity. So I just wanted to throw that out there. So I'm gonna start on this.
Yeah, you're the Terminator guy, innit?
See,
Our three of us.
oh, come on, man.
Bruv, you, bruv.
Come on.
You named your new built PC Skynet.
Fam,
Come on,
fam.
Come on, G.
All the
Listen, no.
series
Come on,
and the movies
You're in
and-
there, fam. You're in there. still.
Fam.
You're in there, fam.
The thing is, yeah, see, you're trying to par man now.
Man should call
You're trying to par
Joe
man.
Connor, innit?
Bruv, language.
Right, so it'll get edited, bruv.
Got me feeling like Captain America out here. 43 minutes, 26 seconds, fam. I got the timestamp for you.
I was just looking for it.
All right, so okay. First, let me clear up this whole Joe's the Terminator guy stuff first. When these lots say Joe's the Terminator guy, I very much like the Terminator mythology franchise, all of that stuff. The garbage movies are garbage movies, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want anyone out here trying to say, yeah, Joe likes the Terminator Genesis. Nah, fam. That thing's dead, bruv. That thing's dead. But yeah, there's no way I can feel positive about this movie, innit? There's no way. Coming off the back of Terminator 5, Terminator Jenny Smith or whatever it's called.
What, the Genesis?
Yeah, that movie's trash. But like the last... I didn't want to get into this, man, but you man are trying to take me.
What are you
there.
talking about? Bruv, you put in the list, fam. Don't act like you didn't want to talk about this,
Bruv,
innit?
the movie's coming out.
So which one was the last? Genesis was the last one.
Genesis was the last
Is
one.
that the
fam.
one where
It
it's,
was a reboot, by the way.
is that, yeah, hold on before I get there.
That's just so strange.
Look,
Um,
I'm
with-
go on.
With what was the last Terminator? Is
Look,
it the one?
I'm running through all of them right now.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we had The Terminator, 1984, the original. T2, Judgment Day, 1991.
Napalm.
Probably one of the greatest movies ever made. I'm just putting that out there, yeah? Then we had Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines.
Sizzling.
Garbage. I think that movie's garbage. Terminator 3 is garbage.
Right.
Then I feel like they came back 2009 with Terminator Salvation.
Which one is that one?
Terminator Salvation is the one with what's my man's name?
Sam Worthington.
Sam Worthington, who plays spoilers. He plays the new advanced Terminator, like he's a cyborg, half human, half Terminator, and that one takes place in the future, and that's what I love about that movie. And I feel like,
don't lie, fam. I've just clocked the cast. Christian Bale's in it. That's why you love the movie, bro. Quick telling lies in here, bro.
bruv, well, go on, the movies. Yeah, Christian Bale plays thingy. He plays John Connor.
Yeah.
He plays the older version of John Connor. And this is where I think the Terminator franchise should have went. Like, so you had 1, 2, and 3. At the end of 3, Judgment Day still happens. They realize nothing they can do can change it. Then they skip forward and they go to Terminator Salvation. And Salvation's in this post-apocalyptic world. And this came out in 2009 when post-apocalyptic movies were the thing. Do you know what I'm saying? The Book of Eli was out. All of those kind of movies was coming out. So that was working. But for some reason, it got panned critically or whatever. They said it was whack. Do you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't agree with. But then they go from that, 6 years later, Terminator Genisys. Let's reboot the thing. Go back in time, bruv. That movie is terrible, fam.
Is this the one with the flying Skynet thing?
In the office, office building.
In the what's it called? The White House bunker, and then he flies into a mountain.
No. That's number 3, Rise of the Machines.
That's true.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, but you might not have even seen Terminator 5, bruv.
You know what? He got to one point. I was like, that was the last one. The last so I've missed 2 Terminators.
You haven't watched the one with Christian Bale?
You must have.
No,
Fam, this is not real.
I might have.
I'm pretty
I don't
sure you
know.
have.
I don't know.
well,
Let me see the
Nah, do you know what? Yeah, knowing Raven, I bet you he hasn't watched it.
trailer. Hold on.
Oh my word, he ain't
see.
seen it.
Right
I know he
now.
ain't seen it. That's why he didn't even know Christian Bale was in the movie. He didn't. He ain't
Bruv,
seen
you know
it.
what? Sometimes I forget things.
This is mad. Raven right now is watching the Terminator. We should have been doing it. This should have been a trailer reaction, you know. Oh, you know what? Oh, that movie's taken in the year 2018. That's mad. Did you just see that?
No.
It's in 2018. Bars. That's mad meta. They thought we was going to be in concentration camps in 2018, you know. Is this what they thought was going on? Flying spaceships and everything.
You are the resistance.
Nah, man. Anyway, that trailer's lit. So, let me get there. I think this movie, look, this is definitely getting a thumbs down. They're trying to reboot it. They're bringing Sarah Connor back. And I think this movie is ignoring everything that's happened from Terminator 2. So Terminator 2 happens, then it's this movie. They're doing the same thing that Halloween did, where they're ignoring all of the sequels. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't think that's even necessary to do in a movie that deals so heavily in time travel.
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying? It makes no sense, but at the same time, maybe at the start of this, they're at the end of Genisys and they go back to T2, and maybe that's what they're talking about. But I just think it's dumb all the way around, and I'm not backing this at all. In my mind, the Terminator franchise ended with Terminator Salvation, innit? I'll take one bad one in Terminator 3, and that's the set there. I've got that set, that 4-movie set I've got, and I love it.
I've seen that trailer where man was back in uni. I did not watch that movie.
Oh, okay.
I did not watch that movie because I just saw the bit when he's on the bike, and I remember seeing that, but I don't think I watched this movie. And Genesis, I might have watched. That's the thing. Like, I just don't care about Terminator anymore, bro. Like, it's just got too much. Let me see.
Fam, when did realistically, did you ever care about Terminator?
Yeah, because he was one of those movies that we grew up on.
So so what? Just Terminator 3, you just fell off after Terminator 3.
Yeah, it's
you was
just
like, Terminator 3 was whack. Oh, I'm done.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you just grow up, and you know, if something's not banging, then I guess I didn't go with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this 2009, bruv. This is where man was watching movies for a living, bruv.
So
and I remember watching this trailer, and I never went to watch this movie.
So do you think? Sorry to cut you, Sam. Do you think that Tim Miller being involved in this movie can't save it for you? The director of Deadpool.
I don't know, bruv. I don't know, but I just don't care about it until we see like a trailer. I'm like, yo, okay, this has got hold of my interest. If you just talk to me about Terminator, the first thing I'm going to remember is like the movies back in the day, and that's it. But other than that, nah, bruv.
Mr. Blitztech, what are you saying? Round us out.
For me, the last 3 Terminator movies have been bad. Yes, the last 3.
What? You don't like Salvation?
I don't like Sam Worthington.
Bruv, this is the series. Oh, my.
No, but that movie is terrible, though.
What do you mean? Wait. So
not because he's in the movie that the movie is bad, but I don't like the movie in general. I don't.
But you just say
No.
like
He reneged. He's reneging. 1-1, Joe Sam.
But no, the last 3 movies have been terrible. They've been trying to reboot it for how many years ago? Still ain't working for them. Like I said, they got time travel on their hands. Like they got a perfect recipe to keep do what they want to do. Yet they ain't doing it right. So to them to bring this back, this what is it? How much are they saying it is? Like $1 billion franchise. It's got this much money in it. Like, let it go. Like, some things should just die in it. So
if they're
you
making
can't
the
do
ones,
it right, yeah, I know they made it once. Then okay, whatever.
so why should they stop, bro?
No, see,
this is a business, bro.
It's a business, but
so
like,
why
eventually
why would
it's
they
gonna
stop?
stop making money because you've been doing so badly.
It's like Transformers. It's dead, but they're gonna stop.
Unfortunately, they're
No,
still
they're making money.
Right? It's mad.
Bruv,
but
the issue here, I think where the Terminator franchise went downhill is when they went from 15 to PG-12.
which one was that?
Terminator 2 is a 15.
Yeah,
Terminator 3 is a
12, yeah? Okay.
is a 12A.
Times change, bro.
Times
changed.
But
changed.
fam, I hear what you're saying about times
Health and safety changed.
times changing, but when you stay true to the integrity of something you've built, it will last, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? They can keep churning out these garbage Terminator movies if they want, fam. Like, if this one flops, Terminator's done.
Bruv, it's
Finished.
easy. It's
We said that about
easy.
Genesis, right?
You know what? It's easy for us to say that now because we're past that. You got to think about when they're living at the time, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes if you don't change with times, bruv, you die, bruv. You see what happened to Toys R Us, bruv. You got to change with times. They live, bruv. They're just living at that time.
Nah,
so they have to go with what's working at the time.
A 15 is a 15, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bruv, when was the last time you heard a 10-year-old say, I want to go watch the new Terminator. I want to go watch Terminator Genesis? Never.
Yeah,
Kids don't care about these movies.
But
that's what I'm saying. Make it a 15.
Bruv, but you got to think about it, yeah? From 91 to 2003, right? Where Terminator 3 came out. How many Terminator fans have passed on to the next life? You have lost just over a decade of fans. You need to get new fans, fam. So therefore, you cannot just keep thinking about the older, because the older lot are not here anymore. The ones that were watching your movies back in the, they're no longer here.
I'm not talking about
the new era, fam. So you gotta drop the age.
I hear what you're saying about. All right, it's been a decade, blah blah blah, bringing new people, fam. There's movies that come out that have no built-in audience that are 15s. If they can make movies and survive, then next movies can. That's it. That's all I'm saying, bruv. It's not like Terminator to me is not like Star Wars. Do you know what I mean? Where it's got this crazy following, bruv. Like, people like Terminator generally. Do you like? Oh yeah, Terminator's good. Do you know? Well, they used to think that Terminator's good back in the day. So, bruv, you just make the next Terminator movie, and people, people go and see it, bruv. What they've done to this is what's happened to Star Trek. Do you know what I'm saying? Star Trek was one thing back in the day. Everyone used to love it. Mm-hmm. Then they tried to move with the times and make these new free Star Trek movies. Less money. And Star Trek 4 is not going to happen now because they can't get enough money to pay the actors to do the movie. Right. And this is what they're doing, bruv. Instead of staying true to the integrity of what the movies are. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but my thing with Terminator is that Terminator comes from an age where it wasn't franchise. We went to watch Arnie. We didn't go to watch Terminator, fam. It's the same thing with Stallone. You didn't go watch Sudden Death or any of those movies. You went to watch him, fam. You know what I'm saying? and that's where this movie comes from, that era, bruv. So they have so to me it only makes sense that they try to cater to a new era.
See, but this is I'm glad you brought that up, because that is true. Yeah, Terminator 1 came out, Arnie. Terminator 2 came out, Arnie. By the time we got to Terminator 3, the Arnie thing's wearing off. Yeah.
He wasn't even doing the thing here, bruv. He was at this time he was like of California. What was he? He was
the governor.
Yeah.
All right, but listen.
This was the first one when he wasn't actually in the movie, right?
No, he was in that movie. The Terminator Salvation is the one he's not in the movie.
Oh, okay.
That's the one where he's all CGI. The thing is, if you want to change with the times like that, what they should have done is, who is the Arnie of 2009?
Ooh, I wonder who.
They should have went that way.
But there is no such thing in
The
2009.
Rock is the Arnie of 2009.
Oh
I'm
my
just saying,
God. In 2009, bruv. In 2009. Bruv, we were laughing at The Rock, the movies he was making. Are you mad, fam?
No.
You mad?
Fam, man
The
was,
Rock in 2009.
man
Dead
was,
movies, fam. Dead. He wasn't pulling money in like that, bruv.
Fam.
He was not that guy.
Fam.
He was not that guy.
fam.
Go on.
The movies he was making were dead, but The Rock was very... Bruv, Pitt, go and check the box office numbers for the movies that The Rock was in.
Bruv,
No. See, listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying the movies are good. Go check bruv. Those movies did way better than they would have because they had The Rock in, bruv. Bruv, do you think The Rock bruv, he got better as an actor, but the movies he was in, all those fairy tale movies and all of that, fam.
Yeah, bruv.
Yes, fam. They was making way more money than they should have been making with putting anyone else in them, fam.
Let me go see
Understand what I'm
old
saying?
Movies. So 2000 and... What was the movie? Was it?
Anyway, so like I'm saying, yeah, you put in a popular star in a role instead of trying to drag out Arnie's fandom, which what I'm thinking is the real fans that Raven are saying are passing on. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, that to me makes more sense, fam. And even they was doing it because they had him in what movies did they have The Rock in as the villain?
I've got
The Mummy. The Mummy movies.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
They started putting The Rock and stuff like that, and I was
Right.
like, imagine if Rock didn't do all the Mummy movies, he was the Terminator that Arnie was fighting against. Mind blown.
Say that again.
So in Terminator 1, Arnie's the villain.
Right.
In Terminator 2, Arnie's the good guy.
Right.
In Terminator 3, Arnie's still the good guy, Rock's the villain.
Right.
Terminator 4, The Rock's the good one. Oh my, listen.
No, I think you're projecting too much because of where The Rock is today, bro.
No, I'm not, fam. And this is why I'm telling you. Go and look at the time when he's in,
bro.
fam.
I've got the thing
today,
right here.
bruv. Today, The Rock is the biggest thing ever, fam.
Yeah, today.
Bruv, yes, today. 10 years ago,
another 10
bruv,
decades,
bruv. 10 years ago. What year was that? The Scorpion King 2002, fam. Boom.
Yeah.
There. That's The Rock was a main character in that movie.
And the movie was dead, bro.
Fam, yes. I'm not disagreeing the movie's dead, but I'm saying if you put The Rock's personality, his fandom that he had behind him in 2002 into a Terminator movie that also has another mega star like Arnie, that would have been a recipe for something amazing. Not a movie with Brandon Fraser, fam. Do you understand the point I'm making? The movie's dead because the Mummy movies are dead. But if you put The Rock in Terminator when it's dying, bruv, that brings it back.
It's really funny as well because same thing happened with Fast and Furious, didn't it?
Thank you.
Like
but
Vin
do you know what? I don't want to bring that up because that's too late.
That's too late, fam.
no,
You
it's
already
too late,
but that was too late.
He's already got a name for it. He's
No,
already
but
been peppering the
but
game,
I'm
bruv.
saying, bruv.
Vin Diesel versus The Rock, that sold tickets, right? People wanted to go see that.
It does, bruv. But this is the thing, bruv. The Rock was still very popular in 2002, fam. He was just doing dead movies. Bruv, he was...
Yeah, because he had to. Oh, he was building up his portfolio, so he took on role of all these movies. What I'm saying is that because we're here today, it's very easy for us to say, throw him back there. You wouldn't know if that would have worked, bruv. That most likely wouldn't have worked either, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Because no one really cared about Terminator like that.
No. See, and that's what I'm saying. In 2002, mans was still caring about Terminator, fam. When Terminator 3 came out, mans was still caring about it. Man still went to go watch the movie, fam.
Terminator, what's the...
But the movie's garbage. That's why, and they focus on that. Who's the main character in that movie? Is the one that the kid they cast as Sean Connor. He's terrible.
Which one movie?
In Terminator 3.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Him and the chick. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Bad starring.
yeah, they were
like,
they were garbage, and that's what I was saying. Imagine you're putting a Rock in that role instead of having the female Terminator, the liquid and metal female Terminator. You got the Rock chasing them.
I remember.
Yeah, instead of having her, you got a Rock chasing them, fam. Are you mad?
Like,
That would have been
who's seen that
sick,
today?
bruv.
Like, she's no one. Like,
Exactly,
That I cannot
bruv.
see.
What
The Rock-
movies was he doing in 2002?
I cannot see The Rock saving that movie for where it is, fam. You can replace the chick with The Rock, and yeah, people would like see it more because obviously The Rock was the biggest star of wrestling then.
If you don't want to see
but he's
The
not gonna
Rock,
make fam, but he's not gonna make the movie
If
bad.
you don't
The
wanna
Rock was
see-
not that guy then, bruv.
if you don't
He
want to
was not
see
that
The
guy
Rock
then.
rock bottom Arnie in 2002, you're
Bruv,
mad.
bruv. That would not make the movie better, bruv. It would not save that movie.
It don't change anything
It don't-
anyway.
it
It's got
wouldn't
3
change.
thumbs down, yeah.
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 It don't change anything. Look, man, just look, guys,
like
jump in the
20 minutes, like.
guys, jump in the comments. I don't care how long it took. Jump in the comment section below and let us know. Would The Rock in 2002 save the Terminator franchise from where we're at today?
What, Sam? Have you got a place to be, fam?
No, I was just
You got some hentai to watch?
Oh, sorry, what?
Man's out here.
Mad.
Start prepping someone else out there, yeah.
Bruv, he gets like that, bruv. Sometimes he gets quick, sometimes, he just...
No, I don't mind. I just find it funny, innit? Terminator's getting that much airtime.
Bruv, he gets like that.
Bruv, you got no respect for yourself, man. What are you talking about? Raven's always telling me I got no respect for myself. Sam's really got no respect for himself. Anyway, all right, next movie on the
I'm
list.
super hot right now, fam. It's mad.
Next movie on we still got a whole bunch of movies
Bruv,
to get through.
This is
Sheesh.
about to be a 5-hour podcast, bro.
Hey, this is funny.
All right, next movie we've got on the list is Zombieland 2. Supposed to drop on the 11th of October, right around that Halloween time. It's directed by Ruben Fisher, starring Emma Stone, Abigail Breslin, Jesse Eisenberg, Zoe Douched, and man like Woody Harrelson. How do you man feel about the original Zombieland?
I didn't watch the first one.
Oh my word!
I actually really enjoyed it, you know.
See this.
Do you? Oh wait,
Hold on,
wait.
hold
What am I waiting for
Wait.
right now?
So, you really enjoyed it?
Yeah, I thought it was funny.
It shows here there was a trailer last year.
No, it was way before that. It's like 2009. The
It
first
says
one.
2018, Zombieland 2.
No, number one. I'm talking
No,
about.
yeah, but if you'd have liked something, why wasn't this picked up on our trailers?
You said there's a trailer reaction.
There's a trailer for Zombieland 2 last year.
Mm-hmm.
Never reached that channel. But my guy over here claims that I really liked the first one. So my question is, why didn't we do the Zombieland 2 then if you really liked it?
Oh, I missed my radar, isn't it?
Well, to be honest, I really like Zombieland 1 as well. I thought it was a very fun, a very quirky. Do you know? It's funny because this is not the normal type of movie that I like. This falls closer to the Scott Pilgrims of the world than the movies I like, innit? But I thought this was really good, and I think maybe because of Woody Harrelson, Jesse Eisenberg, and Emma Stone. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they're 3 actors that I really, really like. Mm-hmm. So maybe that's why it was. But I don't know. I thought it was a cool movie. But so what, are you looking forward to number 2?
That's the thing. Like, from the end of number 1, I was like, this was a cool movie by itself. But they didn't want to do number 2. I just wanted to see what they take it, to be honest, because number 1 was alright. Like, I don't know. That's what I mean. Like, I don't know what a sequel would hold, but if they want to do number 2, then yeah, I'll go watch it.
Why haven't we watched the trailers? That's my question to you two. I thought it was just you, but Joe just said he's watched it. So why didn't we watch this?
I don't know.
Exactly.
You
it happens.
man,
Like, we miss
out
trailers
here.
and whatever.
You
innit?
both say you liked the movie, so why didn't this trailer reach to the channel?
Bruv, this trailer might have had some sort of secret release, bruv. Press play on that for a second. I just
What?
want, yeah, on the trailer, yeah. It says a teaser trailer.
Weapons of mass destruction.
This is interesting. Guys, right now we're looking at the Zombieland 2 2019 teaser trailer. So if you guys want to just click and bring that up, you can have a look as well. Bruv, is this real or is this fake? Okay,
No.
here we go. I don't know what's going on in this trailer. Why is he in prison? Is this the past?
I don't know what's going on.
Well, that's Jesse.
This
Oh,
is fake. This is fake.
That's,
Turn this
World War
off,
Z,
man.
Like, what's that?
Oh, that's the one
was
with
he?
Yeah, bruv,
Brad
this
Pitt.
is fake, bruv. Some fake trailer. That's not real.
There you go.
cinema
so-
trailers.
Fam, there's some fake, bruv. Allow promote, give a man free promo out here, fam. Bruv, that trailer's fake, bruv. These trailers are fake. Trailers are fake, guys. Alright, so there's no Zombieland 2 trailer out. So when it does drop, we will be doing a trailer reaction to it. But yeah, I really like this movie. One thing about this movie, it's directed by the same guy who did the original Zombieland, 30 Minutes or Less, Gangster Squad. He also is the director of everyone's favorite movie from 2018, Venom.
Oh. Okay. Well,
Go on. Was you done? What? Are you in on the movie, Sam?
like I said, I'm gonna look forward to watching number 2 because I enjoyed number 1. So no, I don't really mind what he's like if he's done Venom or whatever because that was like a big boy project anyway. So I've watched 30 Minutes or Less. I've seen Gangster Squad, and like if you know what you're going to go watch, then it's all right, kind of thing. But
All right,
I don't mind it. I'm giving it a thumbs up.
You're giving it a thumbs up. I feel you, and this is going to be my first sideways thumb. It's going to be a sideways thumb because I really enjoyed Zombieland, but I feel like for me personally, it's one of those movies that it's really good and entertained me at the time, but I don't see what the sequel can hold for me. It's much like Bad Santa. It's crazy because we were talking about that just a minute ago. Like Bad Santa to me is my favorite Christmas movie, but I see Bad Santa 2 and I get scared because if I watch it, it could drastically affect how I feel about Bad Santa 1. So maybe I just stay away from it. Do you know what I'm saying? But then again, it's got Emma Stone in it. It's got Emma Stone in it.
So please
thing.
explain to me this whole thing about Bad Santa being your favorite
Christmas movie.
Yeah, because
What have I got to explain?
I don't know. Like Christmas is supposed to be like this.
Bruv, Bad Santa is the only real depiction of a Christmas movie I've ever seen, bruv.
Oh yeah,
fam. You think Home Alone's a real depiction of a Christmas movie?
I mean, that's. I mean,
Like, are people really out here leaving their kids in airports? Is that what's going on?
It happens, bruv. Real life. It happens. Fact.
Bandulu on all them parents, fam. Disclaimer: the Southerners do not promote black magic or any of those sorts of things. The views of Jack and Winner all his own.
Alright, calm.
Fam, don't leave your kids in the airport. Ever.
Fam, if you got like 15 kids.
Don't leave your kids in the airport. If you're smart enough to have 15 kids, you're smart enough to keep them all together and get them on a plane.
Bro, it's 2019.
Fam,
bro.
in 2019, you're smart enough.
It's true.
Some people out here shouldn't have kids, fam.
But that as well.
Real life. I have to deal with them
the
kids.
View disclaimer.
You can give me a disclaimer.
Yeah,
it's
that's
real
fine.
life.
Listen,
I'm
bro.
over here
Disclaimer: the views of
dealing
Geek
with other
Sensei are
people's-
all his own. They're all his own. The Southerners are not.
people's kids, fam.
Listen. Anyway, look. So yeah, Bad Santa's my favorite Christmas movie. Zombieland 1 I think's good. I don't care too much for Zombieland 2. It might be good, it might be fun, it might not. Sideways fun from me. Geek Sensei, what are you giving it?
It's a thumbs down for me. I don't care about zombies until something pops up on the screen where I'm like, woo, that's really good. It's a no for me. Zombies for me, it's only for video games. That's the only time zombies get me. Other than that,
says the guy who doesn't want to play The Last of Us.
no. And that is a real reason. You see that? Because it's real in the video games.
But you don't play them in the games.
I've played them back in the day. I've played them. When
was back in the day? When was back in the day?
I ain't telling dates.
I ain't telling dates.
Yeah, but
when was the last time you played a game with zombies in it?
It was the one with the first person. Oh,
87.
Man said 87. You know.
87, you know.
Let me see.
First person shooter with zombies in it.
Bro, he's talking about time splitters. No, Time Cops.
No, bruv.
The one
It
at the
was,
arcade.
I've played
House of
Time
the Dead.
Cops, but I've also played
That's what he's talking about. You better not.
Call of Duty. Oh,
no, Call of Duty.
Yeah, you're talking about zombies. Call of Duty zombies, innit?
Well, that was
That
the
don't
last,
count.
That's the last one we played.
That don't count.
That's the last one we played.
That's not a real zombie
Resident
game.
Evil.
That was never
Man
first
played
person.
Man played
Resident
Resident
Evil.
Evil. Man played Resident
Yeah, the
Evil.
first one, yeah?
Yeah, fam.
Resident Evil 1.
Yeah.
Look up the year that came out.
Were you mad?
Just put it out there. Just put it out. Go on.
that
Leave
95?
him. This guy ain't played a zombie game in 20 years, fam.
When did that come out?
Look. He's getting nervous. He's
I'm
getting
not.
nervous.
What's that?
96!
I see, look.
That's when man played the game, bro.
Man ain't played a zombie game since 96! Bruv!
real life.
Decade gang.
Yeah, PlayStation thing, fam.
Man, bruv, you got to play the demo.
Double
You have
decade.
got to play the demo on live stream
Yeah,
for
you gotta
these
do that,
man.
actually.
You have got to.
Yes.
You have, bruv. I
minutes.
would become a Patreon to see that, fam. Jesus.
Listen, yeah, give me them Shazam.
Man, ain't getting the
Max.
Shazam trainers. Man, ain't
And
getting the
then
Shazam trainers.
I'll do that. Innit? You man don't pay me enough
Nah.
to be going through.
Bruv.
I did.
Bruv.
I remember some nastiness recently, man. I
Fam.
did it on the stream. You could do it too. It's fine, man.
Fam.
You can do that.
Until I get them PlayStation Paul Georges, fam, you are not getting them Shazam.
Bruv, listen, yeah.
I put them I put that out there in September, fam. September before the beginning of the new season.
Before, listen, yeah. What your requests are your requests. My requests are my requests, innit? I have nothing to do with your requests.
What
Whether the Cybernuts gets them for you, Patreon gets them for you, I have nothing to do with it, innit? Like, do you, I do me, innit? If I get them before you, don't come screaming at me. That's what I'm saying, fam.
I'ma be mad. Like,
You
cool.
can be
We'll
mad,
see.
but I ain't got nothing to do with
No,
it.
bro, I pick up the stuff from the PO box anyway, so we'll see what I got.
No, you don't. It's
Look. We'll see what happens. We'll see
Sabotage,
if
yeah.
I see some Shazam shoes. You get me?
But,
Get me? I might have
I've
a-
already made the inquiry, so
I
boy,
might have a
I'm
look.
getting them shoes ready for the movie. Please believe that is happening.
So you can chuck
That's
them
gonna
at
be
the
the
screen, yeah?
that's gonna be the best part of Shazam, them shoes, fam, because that movie's gonna be
because at least
garbage.
That's fine. At least-
Garbage.
Do you know what? It'll make me feel good. It'll make me feel good walking into the cinemas with a Shazam shoes, lights on. Mad
You
thing.
could chuck them at the screen, yeah? If any of you guys...
Are you mad? Have you seen them trainers, bruv?
You gotta check
Them
it,
things
like,
are,
you'd be
bruv.
so
I'll wear them
mad.
trainers one time.
Give him back to Shazam.
One time only. Go to the movies, watch that movie, and that's it. And then I'll have them in a glass thing, and that's it. Boom, leave them there. Bruv, you mad?
Guys, jump in the comment section below and just tell Raven to play Resident Evil, the one-shot demo. All right, next movie is Pet Sematary. Geek Sensei, we're starting with you.
Yes, it's looking. I like the trailer. For someone who's not, I don't believe in this whole horror stuff, but I don't know. I just like the whole element of kids being bad. Like kids, kids are supposed to be, innocent beings. They don't know nothing of evil, even when they do something bad. They're just trying to have fun. It's all comes off innocent side, innit? But from time kids are moving like that, fam, and they've actually got they've which I presumed because is misspelt. The Pet Cemetery is misspelt, so obviously they wrote that. Like, yo, why are kids in the hood, in the woods, with masks? Like, yo, if kids are evil, fam, please believe something mad is about to happen, and I actually want to see this movie in it, and I hope it doesn't disappoint me.
Pet Sematary is supposed to get released on April 5th, 2019. It's directed by Kevin Klosch and Dennis Widmeyer. It's obviously based on the Pet Sematary novel by the great Stephen King.
I take none of you guys have read that.
No.
No.
Man don't read books.
And it's starring Jason Clarke, Amy Simons, and John Lithgow. Man don't read books still unless they've got pictures in them. So there's
Pop
that.
up pictures.
Alright, get me. Look, I got a thumbs up for this. I thought the trailer was interesting. Apparently, obviously this is a remake of another Pet Sematary movie that I haven't seen either. So I am definitely interested in checking it out. It's weird. It's in my favorite genre, which is thriller. So I'd like to see. And I've been a big promoter of horror movies nowadays, leaning more into the thriller elements. I think you can't do good horror movies these days without good thriller elements. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like they should just mash up both of them genres together. Do you know what I'm saying? But
So look, there is actually a Pet Sematary trailer, 1989.
yeah, because this movie, I just said it was a remake.
Yeah. So can we do this?
A trailer reaction to
yeah.
the old one.
Yeah. Request from the GS.
I don't know if you actually get requests. I don't know if we do a thing where you get requests.
I don't get requests.
Yeah.
Is that what I just heard? I don't get requests.
I didn't know if that was a thing. Like, it's not on one of the Patreon tiers that you get requests.
What? This is mad, This is mad. The levels of disrespect today.
Right, how much editing have you done today?
Bruv, today.
All right, cool. So then
You got here. I was editing.
All right, cool. Look.
Cool, innit? Damn right. Yo, don't get me started. Man's watching this thing. We're doing the reaction for this thing.
Yeah, you see that?
Okay.
See that? All right. As long as you feel your quota for the day, we can do the trailer reaction. All right, cool. Yeah, thumbs up from me. Sam, what you saying?
Yeah, thumbs up for me as well. It in 2017 did really well. So I'm kind of glad that this is getting a remake because I didn't get to see the first one. So, I don't know, this kind of technology, this kind of day and age, I think they could bring, like I said, the suspense, the thriller, the horror elements that needs to be on the big screen. Because horrors, they're not doing so well. So, Stephen King, he writes those kind of stories, and I hope this is this kind of movie.
Bruv, what do you mean horrors ain't doing very well, bruv? I thought 2018 was a good year for horrors, fam.
It was about 50-50 though, wasn't it? Like,
50-50? Why?
we had
50-50.
Halloween
was good.
Yeah, Halloween was good, yeah.
Yeah.
We had, what's the other one with the kids in it in the house? Marrowbone was pretty good.
Okay.
That's a horror?
Yeah.
Wait. You disliked Marrowbone, fam. You gave a
I
low
just
score.
like Marrowbone. What?
Who? Are you
Sam.
Oh,
give it
you
a
no,
what?
sorry, you was pointing at me.
I gave it a what?
Sam, you gave you a low score to Marrowbone.
No, I didn't.
Oh my god.
I was it with you.
Yeah, and you gave it a low score, fam.
I lost a low score.
Bruv. I remember us having the discussion.
Uh-huh.
Is it me? Did it not give it a low score?
I told you, man, to see it because I had watched the movie on my own.
Yeah.
And I told you, man, to go check it out. I can't remember
Okay.
Pretty sure I gave it like a 3.5.
because I wasn't even in the review.
Oh yeah, you.
I wasn't in the review. I was
you
away.
Yeah, you was away.
Where were you?
I was in the Commonwealth Games. What are we talking about?
Mm.
It's in Australia representing our country. Our country. Queen and country.
And
Them
then,
ones.
Yeah. Anyway, so we had Hereditary. We had Hereditary. Which
So
I
no.
really liked.
So what we at right now? We're at 3-1. Yeah.
3-1.
You just said Marrowbone, Halloween.
Yeah.
What else? A Quiet Place,
Ah, okay, forgot that.
Bird Box.
That's not. Oh,
Bird Box is what? It's a
That's not horror.
suspense horror. It's the same. It's the same as.
Drama.
Didn't Bird Box come out this
No,
year?
it came out 2018.
Oh yeah.
I'm putting Bird Box in there as well. Fam.
Okay.
As a horror.
No, a horror. No.
But you can't really count because we watched it this year, bruv.
You watched it this year.
When did you watch
The
Bird
movie
Box?
released in 2018, fam.
When?
At the
December.
end, in December, when you was on a beach drinking grog.
Bruv.
Well, it releases when he watches it. Yeah. Is that what happens?
Exactly, yeah. When I watch it, that's the movie release date. Shut up, man. That movie came out
I edited
2018.
that video in 2019, fam.
What else? Whatever.
So yeah, Hereditary wasn't that great. For me.
Okay, so that's one bad one.
And then
The
the
Nun.
Nun wasn't really that good either.
All right, 2.
And there was another one that's probably I can't think about. Well, okay.
Bruv, I feel
It's
like...
okay in 2018.
Bruv.
But yeah, I don't know. Like obviously we've got other horrors coming this year, so let's do the thing.
All right, thumbs up. Yeah. So what else? 3 thumbs up for Pet Serenity. We're gonna try and start moving.
That's our first one that we've all agreed on, yeah?
Is it?
No, I don't think so. Is it?
Did we all gave Sonic a thumbs down?
Brightburn,
okay,
thumbs up.
Yeah, bruv. I don't know what he's talking about. Leave him alone there. All right, next movie, Men in Black International. Drops the 14th of June, which I think is the wrong release date for this movie. But we'll see. Starring Tessa Thompson, Chris Hemsworth, Liam Neeson, Emma Thompson, and Rebecca Ferguson. Geek Sensei.
I didn't see the trailer for this. I saw your trailer reaction for this halfway through it. Like the cast is cool, but I don't know, man. It's just something funny about Men in Black right now. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it didn't do anything for me.
Do you know what's crazy? So I've read a comment underneath one of our videos saying, "This is stupid. That's a woman. They're supposed to be the Men in Black." And I was like, usually I respond to the comments, but I was so dumbfounded by this comment. I didn't know how to respond. Like, what? Fam, like, no, that's how I was like, is this person being serious? I didn't know if they was trolling or if this was a genuine feeling they had. Like what?
What's the first one?
Bruv, I don't know, because there's like the Men in Black are non-gender specific.
I was about to say.
Do you know what I'm saying?
What are we talking about right now?
Are they?
There's aliens in the Men in Black.
Bruv.
Yeah, I know
There's
that.
a female in the
There's
first.
there's Men in Black, they're non-gender specific, fam. There's women in Men in Black from the beginning.
From the beginning.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
But okay, but like No, I understand that, but my thing is that the movie's called Men in Black, right? And that was, and I don't care what anyone says, when this movie first came out, that was the thing, innit? That's the title because of the people that, you know, there were two men in black. Like that was the whole thing, like the whole idea behind it. You know what I'm saying? So from what this person obviously like coming from is like, yeah, then we might want to change the title then.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No. See, the reason I disagree with this, I hear what you're saying, but the reason I disagree is because the movie's called Men in Black, but to me, Men in Black is not just talking about Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith. The MIB, the Men in Black, the organization in the movie, in their universe, is called the Men in Black, and they have women working. Do you know what I'm saying?
That.
Yeah, and this is what I'm saying. This is why it's cool. It's called the Men in Black, but like I said, it's not just the reason. Let me narrow this thought down. If in Men in Black 1 there was no females who were in black, then I would agree with you. But from the beginning, they set the precedent that the franchises, the organization is called Men in Black, but it's non-gender specific because they've got women in black. It's like having a pizza place called Pizzas for Men. Like, it doesn't mean women can't come and eat pizza here. The name of the shop's just the name of the shop.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that that's a bit of a backfire to the people who made up this franchise. Today, because obviously back in the day we didn't have this whole issues.
No, but I don't.
Like
yeah, but I don't agree. Yeah, but I don't agree.
Like so
the first movie was before all this stuff started happening.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No.
Wait, but what I'm saying,
what Raven's saying.
What I'm saying is like I can't. Yeah, it's a silly comment from that person, but at the same time, I am not gonna 100% fault that comment. Simply because it makes sense. Yo, like then change the title.
No.
Bruv, they change everything these days. You might as well change the title.
So if you're gonna
have
talking about
your eyes high, Sam.
If you're gonna have the thing in it, you might as well.
Nah, see, I disagree. I disagree. I don't think you need to change. The reason and this is what I'm saying. The reason I disagree is because they set the precedent. The people in who made the title or made the whatever, the men in the MIB, they were forward thinking enough to have women in it then. So it doesn't, for me, it doesn't need to change. Because if back in the day and whenever the first movie came out, there was no women in the team, then you could be like, oh, this is actually leaning to, do you know what I'm saying, segregating or
diversity.
It's not showing diversity or whatever. But they are. Do you know what I'm saying? The title was the title. Like,
no,
you can name something whatever you want. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel about it.
No, I don't have a problem with that. What I'm saying is that I don't fault that person's comment 100%.
Nah, I thought
because
it's a dumb comment.
It's a dumb comment because the day you're living in. But I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna be like, you know, like,
bruv, it would be a dumb. It's
dumb. It's dumb because you should be more sensible what you're saying. But at the same time, it's like I'm not gonna be like.
I'm thinking even back in the day, yeah. If when the first movie came out, yeah, someone was like, "Why is this movie called The Men in Black? There's a woman wearing black in the movie."
No one was even thinking about that.
No. But yeah, I'm saying if someone said that, then I'd think that was a dumb comment as well. Like, yo, fam, like, what, like, maybe
would you? Because no one was thinking like that back in the day. Can tell you that, bruv. No one. That was the world we were living in. No one. It was, bruv. Let's be real. Let's be real.
No. I'm not gonna say
it's something. And we were younger then, bruv.
No.
So there's no way we can sit here and say, oh, we would know. No, I'm not agreeing with that, bruv.
I'm not gonna.
We weren't even thinking like that.
I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna say me and you might not have been thinking like that, but I'm sure there were other people thinking like that way back when. Do you know what I'm saying? But didn't have the platform to express it. So I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, fam. If something's cool, it's like bruv. It's like calling your sofa like, oh, our sofa's called pink, but the sofa's red. Like, what does it change? It doesn't change anything, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like calling a snowman a snow person. Like, it's dumb. I think it's dumb to change. I think it's dumb to change.
That's the world we're living in. That's actually a good one.
I think it's, yeah.
I bet you in I'm actually not surprised if they actually changed
No,
that.
no,
now
that's
to-
already that's a thing.
That's a thing.
That's the
you
thing.
serious?
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
They're changing a snowman to snow person.
See,
Oh,
that's
my.
see, but see what I'm saying?
That
Like,
makes zero sense.
like, bruv, it's not that. You know what? It's we're moving. Like, this is part of
Can't say
human
nothing
beings.
anymore, innit? Why is it free speech?
We're moving forward. You know, like there's people, there's older generations who look at people that were born in the 70s, 80s, and be like, yo, your world is mad. The people from the 70s will look at the millennials and be like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? This is what we call progression. This is how human beings have been moving. There's nothing new in it. We just happen to be a generation who went through it all. You know what I'm saying? We went through the maddest changes ever, like, recorded in it. And we're still alive, witnessing and going through it. You know what I'm saying? We might even go even further while we're still alive.
Do you know what? Yeah, this is actually a good time. Listen, all of our female listeners right now, jump please. You have to weigh in on this.
You definitely
Tell
have to
me
weigh
what
in.
you think. Yeah,
Definitely have to weigh in.
do you think it should be changed from Men in Black to
Men in Person.
to something else?
Oh, okay.
To something else. Doesn't have to be Women in Black. Doesn't have to be people in black. Should it be changed? Should it not be Men in Black?
Should
it
the
be,
colour be changed?
Should it be something else? Should it be something else? Let us know. I'm so interested. These are going to be
This is
probably
gonna
the,
be actually-
these are going to be the best comments I get to read.
Oh, for sure,
Please
for sure.
let us know. All right, we're going through speed round for the next 3. No,
No, you can't do that, bro.
Next we'll be changing Mankind as well. Like, what's going on right now?
bro. Anyway, no. We're going through speed round. I'm picking 5 movies. We're just going straight thumbs up or thumbs down. Yeah, it's not the next 5 in the order. Bro, relax. It's not the next 5 in
Fun
the
out
order.
these things,
All
bro.
right.
To the Ravens to relax. Is that possible?
All right.
Bruv, I just love being here talking about this. Why man's got to speed up the thing, bruv? Let it run its course. You know what I'm saying? Like water, fam. Come on, G.
This guy here.
You guys just don't want to be here for 5 hours.
Bruv, listen, bruv. No one enjoys talking about movies more than me. But I just know there's so much more stuff I want to get to. Do you know what I'm saying? All right,
we'll
cool.
get there when we get there, bro.
All right, cool. Next movie. Detective Pikachu. Go on, Mr. Blitztech. Go on, start us off.
Yeah, gets a thumbs up from me. Bringing
Oh,
Pokemon to
really?
Yeah, the live action world properly, unlike some other movies. I'm looking forward to this because we've had a lot of animation Pokemon movies, and they've all done. Wow, that didn't go so well, Raven. All had good animation movies, and everyone enjoyed them. So you know what they're like. All right, let's take it to the next level. Let's bring Pokemon with human beings, all CGI. Not just one Pokemon, not just Pikachu. We've got Charizard, Articuno, Mr. Mime, all the man in one movie. Let's go. Like, what? Let's do this. I'm looking forward to this. Thumbs up.
This is gonna get a thumbs up from me. But I'm very apprehensive because I feel like I was mind blown by the trailer of everything I never thought I would ever see in a live action movie. But will the movie actually be good? That is a whole other thing. So I'm not gonna waste a sideways thumb. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up because what I've seen, there's nothing to indicate the movie really is gonna be bad. But I do feel like just the hype of seeing a Charizard in live action, a Cypher in live action is enough to blow my mind. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give it a thumbs up, but I'm very apprehensive about just the story and how this thing's actually gonna go.
Yep, it's a double thumbs up for me. Pokemon live action, Charizard. What else did I say? It's the trailer. The trailer got surprisingly did bits, and I like it. I'm looking forward to it. And like Joe said, whether that's going to be a good movie or not, that's a whole nother ball game. But hopefully, it sticks to it because it'd be really nice for this movie to do well, to be well executed. I can only imagine, like, if this movie does really, really well, the doors it can open for other movies. And in talking about this movie, you guys remember when Mario from back in the day,
The first video game movie ever. Oh Lord.
right?
I love that.
Yeah, and I'm saying, but somehow that kind of like got lost.
No, because the movie's whack.
You know what I'm saying? But we liked it as kids.
Because we're kids.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. But so now you bring, because bruv, remember, it's not everything has to be for adults, innit? Like, and there's and these days when we go watch kiddie movies, they actually add a lot of adult elements to it, where the adults get to have their own laugh. You know what I'm saying? So to me, if this movie does really, really well, has all the right elements, you know what I'm saying, brings in the old fans, new fans, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure a 10-year-old is playing a completely different Pokemon game that me and you, Sam, played back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that whole thing. I like when we go to cinemas and this whole, like, different generations are in that room. I find that so sick. So I really hope this movie does really well, and it opens doors and brings in, like, you know, classic characters. You know what I'm saying? Let's have these movies. Let's enjoy these movies again. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I think that would be super, super lit.
Triple Frontier.
Woo! Wait!
Geek Sensei. Take it away.
Yes. You can't. The bars in this movie, this is pure acting. This is, you know, this is what we live for, man. Like, good movies, you know what I'm saying? Like, good stories. Like, can we just go through the cast?
All right, so
I think that's the best way to to describe.
A Triple Frontier drops on Netflix on the 15th of March 2019, starring Ben Affleck, Charlie Hunnam, Garrett Hedlund, Adrina Arjona, Oscar Isaacs. I mean, Pedro Pascal, Jesus, Sheila Vand. Do you want me to go over the names again? Ben Affleck, Charlie Hunnam,
Jesus.
Gary Hedlund,
Jeez.
Adrina Arjuna, Oscar Isaacs, Pedro Pascal.
Just beautiful, fam. Just beautiful.
Like, if you wanted a starting five of big boy actors, you're doing all right there. You get me? Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You get me? You're gonna have to put Leonardo and Denzel in the other starting five to take these five on, fam. If we was, you know what I'm saying? If we're really going to war, you'd have to put them two together if you want a chance.
Real life.
Get me?
When was the last time you guys saw anything with Charlie Hunnam?
What was it? The
King Arthur?
The King Arthur movie that I didn't watch. The Guy Ritchie King Arthur movie came out, I want to say 2016.
Really?
I think the last time I actually really saw him was Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim came out
Like 2013.
Yeah. You're because you didn't watch King Arthur, did you?
No.
I don't think I watched King Arthur either. The last thing I saw with him was
For you, it's probably Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, no, but it says here he's in the Pacific Rim thing as well.
What? Uprising? Yeah, he's probably in a picture or a flashback.
Yeah, because I don't remember seeing him in that.
No, definitely not.
But I really, really like him in Sons of Anarchy. It's so sick. So sick in Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah. King Arthur dropped in 2017. He was in Palipon that we did a trailer reaction to, but we never got around to watch it. I don't even know if that released.
Papillion.
I don't. Well, what, bruv? We're in 2019 now, so it must have got released. Maybe it never got released in the UK. A Million Little Pieces. That's the only movie he did in 2018.
No, he got released last year.
Palipon.
What?
Yeah, so we just never
Papillion.
see it or anything.
Christmas Eve.
So you didn't see that in January or anything. So
Yeah, that's what.
Maybe.
Yeah, must be a limited release, and maybe that's what I'm saying. Maybe it will still come out for us. Maybe it'll come out early 2019.
Let me check with Cineworld,
Bro, it's not going to be on Cineworld.
But even I've been meaning to watch like Lost City of Z. Don't know if you guys have seen it like that as well. That looks pretty decent.
No, I've never even heard of that. Lost
That had
City of Z.
Charlie Hunnam. That had Tom Holland, Robert Pattinson. They're like a decent cast too.
I'm gonna have to verbalize what Raven's seeing right now. So Palipon is up on the Cineworld website, but it's supposed to have released on the 28th of December. They're showing nowhere, and it's got no poster.
Limited.
That's not limited, fam. That's not
nothing.
released.
Yeah, fam.
So we're not getting it then, are we? Like,
I don't know. That's what I'm. Who knows? Who knows?
That's kind of deep.
Smart.
All right, cool.
Because it had that kind of what was that other the Leonardo movie to it? Like we went to an island, guy was kind of crazy and was going through all these things, and you found that he was the actual. Oh, what's that Leonardo movie?
The Beach.
No, where he's a detective.
Shutter Island.
That's the one.
Yo, please
Got that
have
kind of
have some respect for that movie,
I forgot
please.
what the name was.
Nah, don't ever forget the name of Shutter Island again. Shutter Island's top 5 for sure.
Bro, I didn't even know it was in Green Street, you know.
Come on, it's from the ends, fam. Come on, bro.
I've watched this movie. That's another thing as well. Sorry, sidebar. But we need to start reviewing these English movies. You know, there's some bad boy movies out
Yeah,
here.
you got to stop crying about all the editing you got to do.
Mad. Great. Have you man watched Green Street?
Come on, G.
Come on, Sam. I don't know. Sam, I don't know, man. You.
What?
I
you
swear
might
Sam
not-
lives on Green Street. Ain't watched the
Hey,
movie.
hey, boy,
I
man's
watched
out
the
here
movie.
putting his location. You know, it's mad.
I watched the movie.
Fam.
It ain't like the movie, though.
Wait, Sam does live closest to Green Street. Wait, Raven's pretty close to Green Street.
Yo, man, don't live near Green Street, bro. Man, don't live nowhere near that,
More
fam.
than hooligans, yeah.
Mad.
Mad. All right, cool. Look, we're moving.
Man's
So
out
wait.
here just
Where was he at?
dispersing.
Triple Frontier,
Oh, it was him in the cast, and then we kind of got sidetracked.
bruv.
I say yeah for me.
That's a thumbs up, man. Come, man.
No,
Let's get off this. Hey, look, guys. If you ain't seen the trailer for Triple Frontier, go watch it, man. That looks like it's gonna be a banger. Do you know what it reminds me? It reminds me a lot of like Sicario,
Yeah,
but but like a unit. Do you know what I'm saying? Next movie, Alita Battle Angel. Do you know what's interesting about this? In podcast 3, Alita Battle Angel was supposed to drop in 2018 and then got pushed back into 2019.
I'm glad.
So she just over here, just hang around with man, yeah.
Yeah. But she's not the only movie. There's 2 other movies that got pushed back from 2018 into our 2019 list as well. So this will be 2 years in a row we're talking about them. But what we saying for Alita Battle Angel?
I'm excited for it. Like, it looks good. Trailers look good. And again, like this whole anime come to the big screen, like there's always been problems. The last one I think was Ghost in the Shell. I didn't even like that too much. But then the trailers for that look good. So I like the trailers. I look forward to it. It gets a side fun for me, basically.
Oh, Sam's first side fun.
50-50 on it.
Geek Sensei, what are you saying?
It's a thumbs up for me.
Is it? Now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to go with a thumbs down.
Oh.
I do, and this is the thing, I do think the trailers look legit. I think the trailers look very good and entertaining, but I think this is low-key going to go the same way as, like, maybe, I don't want to go too far and say as Ghost in the Shell, but I just think this is going to be all spectacle and everything else besides when they're battling is going to be garbage. You know, I'm worried about the dynamic between the human characters and Alita themselves. It still looks a bit off, like when they're interacting for me. So I don't know. I don't want to take the chance on it and giving it a sideways 5 minutes. So I'm just gonna go thumbs down tentatively.
What's with this whole half stepping, fam?
Well, I'm giving it a thumbs down, bro. I don't think the movie's gonna be dead, but I don't think I'm gonna like it. I just don't think I'm gonna like it. So I'm giving it a thumbs down. That's it.
Man's trying to be like all preservative and stuff.
Reserve, bro. No, I'm not. I just said I gave it a thumbs down. He gave it a sideways thumb, and it's hentai, his favorite genre.
Anime.
Sorry, my fault, anime.
And it's live action.
Wow.
Live action anime.
By the way, do we have a t-shirt for that?
Live anime, what?
Whoa.
You have a t-shirt? I mean,
For what?
I mean,
A t-shirt for what? I want to
For
clarify.
what?
A t-shirt for what?
hentai
What the
for
fuck?
Sam.
Do you know what's actually mad, yeah? Let me tell you about Sam has got the most requests for t-shirts, yeah? In my live stream, they're like, yo, Joe, why doesn't Sam have a I Watch Barbie t-shirt? Why doesn't Sam have a hentai t-shirt?
Low eye.
Bruv,
Low eye.
bare.
Low
Bruv,
eye.
a lot of people, do you know what I'm saying, asking for Mr. Blitztech shirts.
Bruv, all you gotta do is like, it's not even have to go have a picture. Just I watch hentai. That's it. Bruv, can you imagine walking down Oxford Circus with a t-shirt?
No.
Bruv, you get so much love, bruv. So much love. Do you know how many people could relate to that, bruv? Come on, G. Go to Soho and walk around with that t-shirt, bruv. Sheesh.
Yo.
Man, be famous out here, you know?
The next movie on the list, John Wick 3.
Do we even have to discuss this thing?
That's the thing. Time for Baba Yaga, yeah.
This is, you know, this is everything in life.
I've been waiting for this movie for a long time.
Bruv.
John Wick 3.
Wait.
John Wick, the original, came out in 2014. Bruv, this is one of the fastest trilogies ever, fam.
Parallelum. Yeah, it's called Parallelum. May. Man's got 4 months to go. Still 4 months to go.
Fam, John Wick is coming out 16th of May 2019, starring Keanu Reeves, Halle Berry, Lawrence Fishburne. Like, what?
But
Headshots.
they haven't had a trailer for this, have they?
No, they haven't.
Nah, no trailer for this yet. But you know how John Wick does. Like, I think the first trailer for the first John Wick didn't come out until 3 months before the movie.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? And that movie banged. So I wouldn't be worried. Look, man, it's a thumbs up, man. Easy things.
What about you, guy?
Easy things. Are we rolling just like that? No words for John Wick. It's
No,
lit.
because this is. Come on, man. He set his own pace, innit? Man, don't need to talk. Yeah, man.
All right, cool. How to Train Your Dragon 3, I think.
Yeah, it's number 3.
Number 3. How to Train Your Dragon 3.
I ain't seen I think I've seen number 2 in the background, so I didn't really pay attention. So number 3 is not catching my attention at all. Thumbs down.
I'm going thumbs down as well. Like, I liked How to Train Your Dragon 1, but I really don't care about this thing at all. If I get the opportunity to watch it with like nieces and nephews, then maybe I will. But let's thumbs down.
Yeah, you know what? If it doesn't reach our trailers, then it's a thumb down, innit? So, just saying.
Mad thing. All right, Hellboy.
Brother. I saw again. I didn't see the trailer.
No.
But I saw your reactions. Yeah.
You're right.
No, I'm not alright. See, I'm not right. See, this is
There's some water on that table. If you want some.
that's how you know, like, man's coughing because man's, I see a certain man on the on the trailer, you're talking mad crud, yeah, about myself, yeah. Yo,
Someone was talking crud about you.
have some respect in it.
What?
Have some respect in it about hope man don't come back and all them things there, bro. Shut your mouth, innit?
Mad. Someone on the trailer reaction said they hope you don't come back.
Yeah.
Mad thing, bruv. Mad thing.
But yeah,
who would do such a thing?
I know who would. Hey.
Who would do that?
But I was watching that and I was like, I'm glad I'm not watching this in full screen like we usually do. But this is like you'd have thought like, and by the way, I read some of the comments that you guys watched the wrong trailer. You watched the PG. There's no blood or anything like that. But still, whether with blood or no blood, this just feels like the old movies. And I have those two movies for someone jumps in the comment section, be like, Hellboy haters, you guys don't know nothing about Hellboy. Shut your mouth.
Do you know what? Yeah. Do you know what?
Yeah, go on.
Sorry, this reminds me of like when the Hellboy DLC dropped for Injustice.
Yep.
And I was like, this looks so out of place.
Yep.
I might just think Hellboy's whack. I think this is what I'm actually coming round to. I'm coming round to think that I just don't like Hellboy. Like if I was to read the comics, I wouldn't like them either because the first two movies to me, I think are trash. This new movie, okay. I think the first.
I don't think it was trash.
Okay, I think the first movies are. Now, this is why I'm going to clarify what I'm saying.
Okay.
I think the first movie's okay. Mm-hmm. I think the second movie's trash.
Right.
But then it didn't get a third one, and the first one's not that good. Where I'm like, oh yeah, I'll give it another try. Do you get what I'm saying? Like that's why I just garb it as trash. Like I'll never be at home and be like, yo, let me just put on Hellboy. I will never think that. Then the stuff with Injustice, not that it's related to this, but he just looks whack in that. And then this new trailer, and I was really I had high hopes for this. I thought like, yeah, you got a new Hellboy, new direction, obviously like proper hard R rating and all that stuff. It's going to be way better. And the trailer to me was garbage, fam. Jokes was not funny. It's a trailer called Smash Things and nothing gets broken. Whack.
You know what? Like Hellboy actually has a really, really good following, fan base. I think it's just one of those. Is like, from what I've seen and I've gathered, is like Hellboy is a mixture of comics and goth. You know what I'm saying? So it has that appeal to those fans. I just don't think movie wise they've hit the nail on that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's too much jokes. It's too much. like if the element just feels off key. Not that it's too much, because that could be his personality, and that's fine. Like obviously, you're a being from hell, and you're on Earth. I would be taking the mick out of everyone too. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just the whole tone feels off. You know what I'm saying? And it just feels that I'm watching the first movie. When I was watching that trailer, I was like, yo, this is exactly the movies I have at home. So what am I getting new here? You know what I'm saying? So that's that, and that's a thumbs down for me.
Yeah, thumbs down for me as well.
Yeah, thumbs down for me as well. Nothing's captivating about the trailer. And it did feel like they tried to do that whole Deadpool kind of vibe. Like, he knows he's out of place, like Raven was saying. So he's going to make jokes about it. Like, he's that guy. It's kind of like a mercenary kind of feel. He's got to, like, eradicate the evils, make them go back to where they came from. But nothing was hitting anything. Like, jokes were dead. Action looked dead. Like, there was a lot of slow-mo in the trailers already. So I don't know how much slow-mo more we're going to get in the actual movie. And even the action was just like...
This is directed by Pat James. Yeah.
Who? See?
All right, next movie, Godzilla King of the Monsters. Thumbs up.
Godzilla! There you go.
Godzilla!
Gaika!
All right, cool. Dragon Ball Super movie, Broly's whatever it's called. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up, bro. Sam, what was you gonna say?
Like,
Bro, I can't.
Please.
Thumbs up, man. I gave you a Goku centric movie a thumbs up, man. Leave me alone. What more do you want? Get me? I should give it a thumbs down just because Goku's in it, fam. But I've given it a thumbs up. I'm moving on. I'm trying to stay positive. Shazam.
Well, so Sam, you ain't got nothing to say.
Bruv, we've done 5 trailer reactions on this.
It felt like he was.
Can we be on then? Cheers.
Bruv, Shazam. Thumbs down.
Yeah, it gets a thumbs down for me as well.
It's a thumbs up for me.
Sorry, what?
I have to.
I
have to.
You have to.
I have to. And if I take the L, I take the L, right? If I take the L, I take... Bruv.
From last year, now you want to give it a thumbs up?
Yeah, bruv. I
hate the movie.
Man's worst movie of 2018
I still have to.
was Shazam.
I still have to. I can't. Yeah, he's going to be back. You just have to hang in there and take the L, fam. You know when you go to watch a match, yeah, and it's like say it's a cup game, yeah, and you're like Man U, and you're playing some Coca-Cola League team, and you know you're gonna get trashed, fam, but you're still going to watch the game. That's what it is, fam. Man's taking the L, bruv.
Like, the trailers have been rubbish, but we hope it's a good movie, though. That's what we're hoping for, isn't it?
Bruv.
We want more of these.
But it's
movies, that is.
And I'm telling you right now, I know it's an L, but I still have to go in with the...
We just hope the first 10...
You know, man's coming in with the banners and them things, man, but you know you're taking an L, fam. That's what it's about. I can't, yo.
I just hope the first 10 minutes are trash, and then the rest of the movie is just like, you know... Like, better than Wonder Woman,
bruv, you know what, yeah? You know what's so funny about this shit? I have no idea what to expect from this movie. Like, I know, like, you know when you just know, but I said that, yeah, you just don't know. Like, yo, like, it's just so, it's actually a weird place to be when it comes to this movie, innit? Like, I really think this movie is for the kids.
Yeah, it is a family movie.
really think it's that.
It is a family movie.
And I'm like, you're probably going to hate this movie, Raven. But I don't know, like maybe because I'm giving it a chance. I'm like, this is what I'm going to do, guys. Well, we're not going to watch this movie together, are we?
Why are we not?
I don't know. I'm asking.
I'm going to watch
Depends on the time, innit?
Okay, so if we go watch the movie together, we'll go watch the movie. If not, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my little cousins and pretend that I'm going to watch this movie with them. Like, this is for them.
I just want you to know, yeah. I just need to put this out. I'm so disappointed in you right now.
Why?
Just keep it 100 and give the thing a thumbs down, fam. Just be real, man. Nah, fam. I hear what you're saying. You gotta support your team. You gotta go down with the ship. Yeah, I hear you, fam. Give the thing a thumbs down like you really want to, fam. Be the villain you want to be, fam.
Go on, give it a thumbs down.
Thank you. Alright, bruv. You thought I was gonna let you get away giving this thing a thumbs up? You're mad, bro. You gave this movie the worst movie of 2018 off a trailer, fam.
Yeah, for
this
sure,
is getting a thumbs down. There's no way, fam.
Bro, it's you know,
Just bro, it's alright.
sometimes you gotta lie to yourself, fam. That's all.
Don't do that.
Guys, don't lie to
Why
yourself.
not,
man.
bro?
Don't do that.
Guys, don't lie to
Sometimes-
yourself. If
sometimes
you're
it's
out there,
like-
don't lie to
It's
yourself.
okay. Once in a lifetime, not every day. Some of you man be living out in the Matrix, fam. Don't do them things, innit?
Yeah, red pill.
Just don't be in the Matrix, fam. But sometimes, just plug into the Matrix just for an hour and a bit, like 3 hours. Like that's how max a movie would be in it. 3 hours, just that's it, man. And then come back to reality.
The Joker movie.
Joaquin Phoenix. I hope he does the job. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Really?
Listen, how can you not give this a thumbs up, bruv? I'm giving this a thumbs up off of Joaquin's Phoenix's performance in Gladiator. That gives it a thumbs up for me. Or
This guy had to go to the Gladiator.
the second they said Joaquin Phoenix was playing the Joker, it was a thumbs up for
Game
me, bro.
over.
Oh yeah.
Game
Bruv,
over.
I don't care who the director is. I don't care who's in the movie. I don't care if Batman's in it. Joaquin Phoenix said, "Yeah, I'll do it." Do you know who the last man who did the Joker was? I'm in fact, it was Jared Leto. He messed up my whole thing in it. But
you dislike that Joker?
no, I don't dislike that Joker. But that Joker's not on the level of Heath Ledger's Joker.
Yeah, but that's not fair, bro.
What do you mean it's not fair?
That's not fair, fam. That's not
Even
fair.
Jack Nicholson's Joker's is Jared Leto's Joker's not on the same level as Jack Nicholson's Joker. Was that not fair either? Bruv, you man are playing the same character, fam.
Yeah, but
Ben Affleck's up there and he's had less screen time than every other Joker and Batman.
No, I don't think. Yeah, but compared to thing, that's not fair, bro. That's not fair.
What do you mean it's not fair?
That's not fair because my guy reached a level of everything.
Oh, so let's hold man back for being a legit actor, fam. For going all the way in.
No.
For going all the way in, Joaquin Phoenix is gonna go all the way in.
I'm not saying that, bruv. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about Jared Leto, fam. He depicted a different character.
Bro, I never said it was bad.
Bruv, yeah, but so what's the problem?
I said
He just.
I
bruv,
never
yeah?
said there was
You
an
know-
issue. You said, did I like it? I said, yeah. I just said it's not on the level of Heath Ledger.
But I don't think it's.
They're the same character.
Yeah, but it's the same. But it's a completely different movie. That the focus is completely
Bruv.
different from. You
The
know what I'm saying?
I'm talking
Bruv,
about-
this man. This was the man who was going around delivering dead rats.
Bruv,
playing-
I don't care
Man
what he
was
was
in
doing, and
character
this
the
what
whole
pi-
time.
that
But
pisses
that's
me
not on
off.
him. That's not on him.
That's not on him.
That's on whoever chose to put the focus on a different villain. Because that Joker could have been the villain of that movie.
No. Bruv, I'm not. You're arguing with me the wrong thing, fam. I don't have an issue with how he depicted the Joker. Heath Ledger's is better. That's all I said. And you're talking about the focus. I don't care what the focus was. When I look at his Joker in a room with knives all laid around him, I'm like, allow it.
Why?
Because you don't need that to show me how OCD you are as the Joker, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? Brother, and I don't have an issue with his performance, fam. I just think that Heath Ledger's is better, and I think that Joaquin Phoenix is going to be way better than his. Way better. Like,
I do hold Joaquin Phoenix above him.
But
Jared Leto.
if we're talking about someone who I think could potentially compete to have a better Joker than Heath Ledger's, I would put my money on Joaquin Phoenix.
Easily.
No, I'm not saying easily. I'm not doing that.
Over Jared Leto.
I'm not talking about Jared Leto. I'm
Oh,
saying
my
to
bad.
compete with Heath Ledger's
okay,
Joker. To compete. I'm not saying be better. I'm saying to compete. Like, I think like an actor like Joaquin Phoenix, you know what you're going to get. This dude is nuts. He's a madman, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, bruv. Like, Jared Leto, unfortunately, just not there. He's not with his Joker's not on the same level of Heath Ledger's, and I don't think it's going to be even close to what Joaquin Phoenix is going to do, fam.
I don't know about this Joker movie.
Bruv, you don't have to know. That screen test, yeah, where man's looking dead straight and then smiling, all that kind of stuff, fam. You know Joaquin Phoenix is going. Bruv, don't put your faith in the movie. Put your faith on Joaquin, fam. Bruv, Gladiator. Gladiator.
If he's
Go back to
if he's got
Gladiator.
powers over WB and to
Come on, man.
we have-
Aquaman just made $1 billion, fam. We're good. We're good.
Wasn't these movies being shot pretty much around the same time?
You said this about Aquaman. Aquaman made its way fine, fam. The standalone movies, this is what we've seen. The standalone movies from DC are doing fine, fam.
Mm-hmm.
When they try and put more than one superhero in a movie, it dies. Batman vs Superman, Justice League. Wonder Woman did fine, even though the movie's garbage.
I need to see more.
Wonder Woman did fine, even though the movie's garbage. Man of Steel did fine, even though the movie's garbage. Aquaman did almost double both of those movies. Do you know what I'm saying? One superhero only. That's gonna work.
I don't know.
You ain't got to know, fam.
I don't know about
Go
this.
watch Gladiator again.
I don't know. But man's got Gladiator. Man stays watching Gladiator.
Yeah, alright, cool.
I'm giving this a side. I don't know.
There's Raven's second side, fam. Cool.
Yeah.
Good. Sam, where you at?
Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, give it a thumbs up. Joaquin Phoenix. That's all you got to say.
Alright, cool. Lego Movie. Part 2, thumbs down.
Down.
Down for me as well.
Spider-Man, Far From Home.
Up.
I'm gonna go thumbs up as well. But I don't know. The reason... I don't really want to go into this.
I want you to go into it. What don't you know?
The thing what's interesting to me about this is I like Homecoming. I think it's a good Spider-Man movie. Everything I've seen from Tom Holland is amazing. But I guess maybe it's just because lack of material and stuff like that. Maybe that's why I just don't feel as hyped for this movie as I should. Or maybe I'm getting Spider-Man out. Because I'm getting a lot of Spider-Man right now. And I'm not saying I don't want it. I'm just saying I don't feel as excited about this movie as I thought I would. But maybe that's because Captain Marvel's coming out. Then I've got to get through an Avengers movie and then this.
I think it's because we're getting overloaded with Spider-Man. I think that's why.
And that's why I said, bruv, man's getting bruv. I'm playing Spider-Man the game.
We've never had this much Spider-Man before.
He's in every movie. I did just watch Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse a week ago. Do you know what I'm saying? Of all of that stuff, when I line it up, Spider-Man Far From Home is the bottom of the list. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Into the Spider-Verse is so lit. It's so lit. The Spider-Man game is so lit. Do you know what I'm saying? Both of those are better than Homecoming to me. Mm-hmm. So then I'm like, Far From Home, the sequel. Yeah, I do think it's going to be good. I'm just not as gassed about that as I am about all the other Spider-Man stuff we're getting.
It's like Spider-Man. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm excited for it. It gets a thumbs up, but I'm not ultra gassed for it. All right, New Mutants.
From the first trailer, I was kind of excited about it, but since then we've got nothing else. But I like the way they're kind of taking it. Like if there's a horror element from like that kind of universe, I'm like, all right, cool, let's do that. Thumbs up.
Thumbs down.
Damn. Okay.
Giving it a thumbs down. It got pushed a year. They said they was changing the movie, adding characters, doing all of this nonsense. Thumbs down. Something's gonna go very wrong with this movie if it even comes out. Raven, what are you saying?
Well, I can only go from what I've seen, and that's a thumbs up. I like the idea of having the real life perspective of encountering someone like a mutant. I love that whole idea and the fact that they've put out in the world for it to come out. Does anyone know why? What was the problems with it? Was it because of the purchases and stuff like that?
No, this has got nothing to do with the purchases. They said that they wanted to revisit the horror elements that you're saying you're loving that everyone liked from the first trailer. They said it didn't test screen well, so they wanted to change things about the movie, fam. So when I think it comes out, if it ever comes out, it's probably going to be a PG-13. It's going to be chopped and screwed, a lot like Venom and stuff like that. Like I'm saying, I don't think it's going to be good.
Okay. Well,
I don't think it's going to be the movie that we saw in the first trailer. Because if it was, why didn't they just put the movie out?
Well, I guess it's only time can tell. But so far for me, it's a thumbs up.
All right, Dumbo.
It's a thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
It Chapter 2.
Thumbs up.
Has there been a trailer for this?
No.
I can't give it a thumbs down because I can only go by the movie that we've watched, so it has to be a thumbs up.
So did you like It Won?
Yeah, I liked it.
Wow.
I liked it. That come out last year?
No,
or the year before?
2 years ago, 2016.
No, I actually thought that was pretty good movie, man.
Do you know,
I didn't really like the end bit.
Okay,
but
this is what I was gonna say.
Other than that, yeah, man.
I loved the whole
liked
movie
it.
until the end,
Right.
when it got all superhero-y,
Right.
where everyone started getting powers and stuff. Then I was like, Yo, what's going on? So I just like, is this going to be more of that? Because that really left a bad taste in my mouth of chapter 1. Like, I'm not looking forward to chapter 2 at all, because I feel like they set that up at the end to go into it even more in chapter 2. Like, so I'm gonna go thumbs down. I'm sorry, I have to.
All right.
Have to.
Well, just off that end.
Off the end, yeah. Off the end of the movie.
How though?
Bruv, because the whole movie, I'm like, yeah, it's good, it's suspenseful and stuff like that. But I think the third act was, like, for me, it was so bad.
So you think the third act's gonna carry on to the second movie? Is
Is
that what you're thinking?
Yeah, I feel like
processes?
when you're going into a sequel, you need to double down. Like, you usually get deeper into the mythology and that kind of stuff. So that stuff that was going on, how they defeated it there, is gonna carry on. Well, it's gonna come back here. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And like they unlocked that power within themselves, like the power of their imagination or whatever. The end of the first movie. Do you know what I'm saying? So in the second movie, I would presume like they're doing. Nah.
Okay. All right.
Pennywise looks cool, but other than that, I'm not interested. All right, Aladdin, thumbs down. Sorry guys, thumbs down.
Has there been a trailer for that?
No, just
Yes,
looks.
the teaser trailer.
Oh,
Did you guys do it?
You did it. You was there and you was gassed. You was excited. And then I was like, yo, fam, all they showed us was some letters.
Yeah, I yes, a thumbs up for me.
I'm going thumbs down.
I'm going thumbs down.
It's
as well.
a thumbs up for me.
Fam, all the blackface stuff I heard they was doing on cast, I'm not backing this movie at all. And I heard that they're introducing new characters to make it more appealing to a general audience. Like,
Why?
What? Wait, what?
Yeah. Apparently,
Explain this.
apparently there's new princes and princesses
Get out of here.
being introduced to the movie to be more relatable to a general audience.
What does that mean? A general?
Bruv, a general audience is a general audience, isn't it?
What does that mean?
No,
So
What's the general consensus on the audience, though?
Bruv,
fam.
I don't write these articles, innit? I just read them.
So let me get this straight. So they need to get a feel for the movie that caters people. I guess people who are not comfortable to go to cinemas and watch brown skinned people, because that's what, you know, if you're from the desert, it's sunny. Yeah, it's sunny, it's scorching out there. So you're telling me they feel like they have to implement I'm gonna take Caucasians into the movie because it makes people feel more, you know, comfortable,
Relatable.
like, fam, then why Disney, why would you even create a character, why would you even create Aladdin then, when if we fell in love with Aladdin for what it is, why do we need to make that change now in 2018? I don't get that.
2019.
Whatever it is,
Diversity. Same thing with Men in Black.
that's completely different. This is not diversity, fam. There's no diversity.
not?
There's not like that.
We're getting a black woman
Not like that,
in a
fam.
Men in Black film.
That's completely different
And
what
now
we're talking about
getting
here, Sam.
in
that's
an
completely
Arabian
different.
city. I'm not backing it.
No, what you're talking about is completely different what I'm saying right now.
diversity, though. They were trying to make the general audience comfortable watching this movie, right?
No, like, because you can, the agent, the agent in Men in Black can be anyone. The agent can even be an alien.
Yeah, they can.
You know what I'm saying? But
So why can't we get
but
more
this-
Caucasian princes in
but-
the Arabian Nights, right?
but the whole thing that Joe said was because to make, you know, the audience. But that's not what this movie. This Aladdin's never been about that.
I know, right?
It's just the characters. So give us the characters that we fell in love with, that we watch from, and that's it. If you're making changes because you want to add your own flavor to it, I have no problem with that. But from time you're saying we're adding, other people from different backgrounds to make it more think, bruv, that is dead, bruv.
Yeah,
if that's the case, I'm not even gonna watch this movie. Guarantee you, I'm not watching this movie. I'm not backing this movie, not one bit.
Fam, firstly, let's wait and see more trailers.
Yeah, no, I'm just going by what you're saying.
No, what I'm saying, bruv, I'm saying
by
has
what
been,
you read.
Bruv, we had this conversation during that when the teaser trailer came out, and I told you that about the blackface thing. Instead of hiring
I don't even remember them things anymore.
Instead of hiring
I need to go watch
Asian,
this trailer.
Indian and brown skin people, pardon the whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? They just got some actors and kind of blackfaced them because they were just in like the marketplace.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? The focus wasn't on them. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's what they kind of did there. And then I heard the report about them bringing in like, you know, like a white prince and a white princess and stuff like
things
that.
in this, right?
Who?
Will Smith.
Yeah, Will Smith's that lad,
It's
the
the
genie.
genie.
And apparently the genie's actually going to be blue. But in the poster,
Which makes sense.
in the poster, what color was he in the poster?
He was in his color
I saw-
himself.
I
He was
saw-
skin color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, you know, the genie goes into disguise mode.
Yeah.
So in his
Oh,
disguise mode, he is normal brown
Normal
skin
brown.
Will Smith,
All right.
but he's actually blue in the movie. Apparently,
I actually need to see this with my own eyes to believe that. I don't believe Disney in this day and age would go in and do this.
your
things, fam.
eye.
That's mad, fam. That's
If you
mad.
don't believe they do it, fam. Listen, I know
That's
it's
mad, fam.
I know it's
Not
I
this
know it's
day and age,
Disney,
come on, G, bro.
but fam,
Because it's Disney, they do it.
Like, come on, bruv. What are we talking about, bruv? This day and age.
Yeah, yes,
Like,
because of this day.
fam,
That's
it's
mad,
faster and easy. I'm just gonna tell you what it is. It's faster and easier to get these 200 people to just go blackface than find 200 extras that are of this ethnic descent, fam. And
How is it faster? How?
because, bro, these man make movies with extras,
Yeah.
with Caucasian extras every day, fam.
Yeah.
But you'd have to go and find 200 of, like, fam, trust me, it's like.
So man can't go to Bollywood and
bro,
find these
I'm
people.
not saying.
Bollywood that has one of the
and this is
so many people.
Bruv, this is the what you just said is the exact point I'm making. They can go outside of the studio, put up a sign saying we need 200 extras.
Yeah.
And
Which will
200
cost them a lot less.
exactly. And that's my point. Bruv, this might have been just trying to save money, bruv. You know what, Aladdin's going to be intense like money wise, it's going to be intensive to make. Do you know what I'm saying? With all the special effects and all that stuff. I don't really want to get into it, fam.
I don't like, and that's the thing. Like, is money a problem to Disney? Money spending? You know, whatever movie they're putting out, they're making ones back.
Fam, man's got budget still. Get me?
They got budget, but they come on. Like,
I'm not
when was
involved.
the last time we heard that a Disney movie tanked?
The Disney movies don't tank, fam.
That's what I'm saying.
What
So
you
what are we
talking
talking about? Saving ones, bruv. Like, yeah, they got a budget. Everybody's got to have a budget in life. But come on, G. Like,
I'm not trying to make excuses for them. I'm just telling you that's probably what happened.
I need to go in. I need to see these things, bruv. To
bruv.
actually like be like, yo.
You got Google, fam. Find out, fam. All right, well, look, we're moving on, man. All right, Dark Phoenix, thumbs down.
Thumbs down.
Really?
Yeah, man.
This was another movie that got pushed from 2018 to 2019.
But wasn't that because the whole transaction stuff?
I don't think it is.
You don't think so?
Look, last year I said thumbs up, and I stood by it then because then the movie would have came out in this natural cycle. 2 years, blah blah blah. But I just think there's a lot of dodginess going on, fam. You're saying because of the transaction with Disney acquiring Fox,
yeah.
excuse me, acquiring Fox, that it pushes these movies back. Why? These movies are not connected to anything that's going on in the MCU. Why would it push them back, fam? I think the movie's just garbage. I think both of these two X-Men movies are going to be trash. They're putting them out just to put them out, if they even come out. And then once they come out, it's going to be the end of both of that whole universe, fam.
So you're talking about New Mutants and Dark Phoenix.
And Dark Phoenix, yeah. I think it's the end of that universe. Done for sure. If they're smart, what they'll do is they'll have Phoenix destroy everything. And just, boom, that's the end of the X-Men, yeah.
I'm going thumbs up. I'm going thumbs up.
That's fine. All right, next movie.
Sam, what did you give it?
I gave it a thumbs down.
Sam gave it a thumbs down last year.
Yeah, I remember
As
we
well.
having that conversation.
What's the trailer? Still ain't happy.
There was a trailer for this.
Yeah.
I can't even remember. No,
Was
the
it?
trailer was good though.
Was that trailer for it?
Yeah. There was a trailer for it. I remember that. The trailer was good. The trailer was decent.
It's okay.
But still, we'll see. We'll see. All right, next movie, Lion King.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
Looking
you
forward
skipped
to
one.
No, I didn't skip nothing, fam. The next movie's The Lion King.
Oh my god, yes, a thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. All right, Glass.
Thumbs
Thumbs
up.
up.
Thumbs up. Toy Story 4.
Thumbs
Thumbs
down.
up.
Wait. Everyone was moving too fast. What'd you say, Raven?
Thumbs down.
What'd you say, Sam?
Thumbs up.
Joe's got a thumbs down. All right, Captain Marvel.
Thumbs up.
Can you man stop doing that at the same time? What'd you say, Raven?
It's up for me.
Thumbs up. Sam, you're going thumbs up as well?
Yeah, thumbs up.
Have I used my second sideways thumb?
No.
No, I don't think you have.
I'm going to slide it in right here, Captain
Yeah,
Marvel.
because
innit?
man knows he's about to get that L, that
What?
1 billion, bruv. That's why man's
They're not
trying
making $1 billion.
man's still trying to
We
hold
back
back.
here
It's
again.
all right, bruv.
They're not
It's
making...
all
Bruv,
right.
I'm not going back over this bet, fam. I'm fine.
Man's-
This, bruv, you and
That's why man's trying to still hold on to it, you know.
you and
It's all
Sam,
right,
you and Sam can count them pennies, fam. This movie's not making $1 billion.
Same being Wonder Woman either.
Yes, it's not making $1 billion.
Oh,
The whole one, the thing. I love this bet so much because of Raven and Sam's position in it. So on the Captain Marvel, was it on the Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the Captain Marvel trailer reaction, we made a bet that if Captain Marvel makes over $1 billion worldwide, I would buy Raven a 1 liter bottle of alcohol. If Captain Marvel makes more than Wonder Woman's complete theatrical run, which is about $860 million, then Sam would buy Raven a 1 liter bottle of alcohol. And if it makes less than both Wonder Woman and $1 billion, then Raven has to purchase 2 bottles of alcohol for Joe and Sam. Disclaimer: the Cyberners do not promote drinking alcohol. We don't not promote drinking alcohol, but we promote drinking responsibly. Please do that. Thank you. And don't drink and operate heavy machinery or vehicles.
What is it?
Safety
Yeah,
first.
health and safety. So yeah, the reason I'm going side was fun because I feel like I'm now in this tornado of I really just want to get to Endgame, but I know I've got to go through Captain Marvel. I like the trailers, but I'm not really excited. I just want to see more world building. That's really what it is, and I feel like for me, that's kind of a slap in the face to the Captain Marvel movie because I don't care about her. I just want to see our universe grow. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm not excited for her. I'm excited for just another piece in a puzzle. That's why I'm giving it a sideways thumb. I think the movie's going to be good, enjoyable, fine. I just don't think I'm going to love it. And I feel like I'm just going to be like, yeah, another Marvel movie, boom, you're on a shelf with Guardians of the Galaxy 1, 2. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about Captain Marvel.
All right.
All right, cool. Now, 2 movies left. Star Wars Episode 9. Now, I want to start with this, innit? Now, obviously the title of the video is Avengers vs. Star Wars. But it's funny because at the beginning of the podcast, you was like, oh yeah, Star Wars is taking that L. And it's funny, yeah, because the reason the narrative is that right now is because we are so in the MCU. We're so deep in the MCU right now, it's peak. We ain't had a Star Wars movie for what feels like it feels like almost 2 years. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, because like Han Solo came out, but like it's not part of the content. It's not an episode. It's not an episode. It's not part of the continuity we're watching right now. And people were very divided on Episode 8. Do you know what I'm saying? So it feels like a long time. But I think all what's gonna happen is Star Wars are gonna drop one trailer and Raven's gonna be done in it. Like I'm saying it now, so when it happens, everyone can be like, yeah, Joe was right.
No, I can be done because of my excitement for Star Wars. Regardless, you know, anything that Star Wars excites me until the the day we watch it. But I'm just going off the back of Episode 7, 8, especially 8. You know what I'm saying? 8 is supposed to be peak. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to for 9 for the third one to thing, but I just don't see it. I just don't see how. Like, it's just they didn't do enough in 8 for it to carry on 9 in such a level. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't when 8 finished. It finished like mediocre for me, fam. It wasn't something of grand, even though I understand what Luke did, which was a bad boy move, but still, it's just the whole delivery wasn't all that.
All right, the reason I got to jump in here is the only point I want to argue is that the point that you said that 8 is supposed to be peak. That's the only thing I'm arguing, because Attack of the Clones was not peak. Revenge of the Sith, ultra peak. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like what we've done, or what Star Wars fans do, lots of them do, is like we've got expectations, fam, and it's a lie to say that if you didn't, we have expectations. So we expected The Last Jedi to be ultra peak. We expected it to be, and it didn't hit the level of peakness that we wanted to.
Yeah,
Do you know
because
what I'm saying?
of the title.
Yeah. No, bruv, I hear what you're saying.
You
Innit?
can't
But the title didn't lie.
You can't put a title like that, which is like ultra peak title, and then just cruise by it. And then I feel, and I guess it's because this got to come back all the way from the trailers of episode 7. You know what I'm saying? Like, and in a way, and if they did this on purpose of deceiving, which, you know, it's a Star Wars thing, well, it's more of a Sith thing to deceive and stuff like that, then by all means you got, man. But I don't think that was the case. You know what I'm saying? I feel that there was a huge difference between these creators telling this story. You know what I'm saying? And it just didn't, like, the puzzles just didn't come as smooth. The story wasn't as, you know, as driven. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really, really story driven. And I just didn't feel that. Another thing is, I've mentioned before, I'm really into the Force now. We really, really tapped into the Force with the series. Super, like, stuff that blows our mind. And I guess that's where I'm at. Like, whenever I see the series and you have that episode, that 20-minute episode, and for the 5 minutes they'll just dive into the Force so deep, they just keep rewinding that bit. Like, it's just so the levels to it, the complexity of it, it's just a beautiful thing about the Star Wars. And I just didn't get enough of this. By the way, I know what Luke did at the end, innit? For some of you, man, try to be like, Luke did this, fam. Man got the books, man did the research. It's calm, innit? Ryan peppered the thing up with that move still. I
just think where we're at with Star Wars is a good place, innit?
Oh,
like,
yeah, man.
Everyone's expectations right now are tempered. They're quite low. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so I think episode 9's got all the potential in the world to blow minds. And I'm really happy that it went back to J.J. Abrams to finish it off. My only apprehension is J.J. Abrams isn't known for closing loops. He's known for opening them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, with the Star Trek, he reinvigorated that. He came back for episode 7. So it's going to be interesting him to see what he does with what Ryan Johnson did and for the stuff that he started in it. Because obviously he brought in the Knights of Ren, the mystery of Rey's parents, all of this kind of stuff. Are we going to get some finality to these things, or is he just going to leave them up in the air? Because there's two things. There's one thing I want and one thing I don't want. I want Rey's parents to be nobody. I think Ryan Johnson put that to bed, and I would like to keep that, because I think the message that it doesn't matter who you are, you can be great, is more important than the family you're from like, makes you great. I think that's way more important. That's a way more important message. And 2, I need to see the Knights of Ren, because I need Kylo Ren on the Force side to be propelled to a level that no one else has been propelled to. Like, because he's on his forget the Sith, forget the past, forget this, forget that.
And I love that.
And yeah, and I love it as well. That, like, do you know what I'm saying? In the first movie, he was trying to be granddad. Second movie, he's like, I'm going to be me. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm going to do my own thing. So in the third movie, I need to see that being doubled down on. I need him to go and find the Knights of Ren who have been looking for relics or whatever. I need them man to come back and him to be on something that we've never seen. It might not be do you know what I'm saying? It might not even be straight tyranny. Like, oh, let's just go. It doesn't have to be something as like ultra evil, but it's just got to be with a cause. Like, yo, we're gonna go and find every Sith temple and destroy it.
Yeah,
every Jedi temple and destroy it. Do you know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff.
I do agree with what you're saying. It doesn't have to be evil, because what is evil when you have your own path to follow? You know what I'm saying? Some people agree with it, some people don't agree with it. Like, I don't think it has to be that. But I guess my huge problem with that is that, like, I wish I could sit down with these two gentlemen, right? JJ and Ryan Johnson, right? And be like, yo, like, was there some sort of collaboration? Like, did you guys sit down and talk these things through on how you're because these things are important. It's all good and well, like, okay, I'm just gonna throw in my vision, but at the end of the day, you're telling a story to us. You know, this is for us. Your story is to cater us fan and take us from point A to point B to different journeys in this Star Wars world, right? But then watching episode 8 with the commentary of Ryan Johnson, you're just like, fam, it's very questionable. And there's the thing, like, I'm always like, yo, I want to know what's on your mind. Like, why did you go? Why did you make the decisions that you did? But what was given to us on the commentary, fam, like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I will be watching it again. I'm pretty sure I'll watch a few more times with the commentary before episode 9 drops. But there's nothing here that tells me this is a continuation of episode 8. And how does even, what, are we going to skip years?
Yeah, I had that 1 year, is it?
I heard it was 1 or 5?
Like, I think that's the only way you can carry on.
No, time's gone. There is a time jump.
I'm pretty sure there has to be time jump, because otherwise there's no way you two can tell this story back to back. You know what I'm saying? But Knights of Ren, all of that. How long is this movie going to be? Are you going to rush through things? You know what I'm saying? Because there's just so much untold story, untold paths from episode 7 to episode 9. So what's going on? I don't have that sense of security for episode 9 in it. So with that said, it's a thumbs down for me.
What? A thumbs down?
Yeah.
This guy.
Cool. I'm not even addressing that. He's trying to trigger me.
No, by all means, do
cool.
your thing. Do your thing.
No, that's cool.
Do your thing, man. And by no means I'm trying to trigger. I'm just being real, fam. And we stay watching these movies.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I feel like there's enough good things in episode 8, and I feel like the loop, like, there's so much potential for episode 9 that it's easily a thumbs up for me. Like, easily a thumbs up. It's
easier for you to go with thumbs down, and then if you be wrong,
you'll
be really happy. Then going up. And then be like, yo.
I'm not taking that path, bro, because I really, really like The Last Jedi. I think there's stuff in it that's dumb. There's stuff in it that I don't like. Much like the prequels, much like the original trilogy. There's stuff in it that I don't like. But the stuff that I get from the characters that I care about is enough for me to just want to see where it goes and see how it ends. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still super excited. I also want to see a trailer.
Alright.
Get me. Mr. Blitztech.
Yeah.
As the casual Star Wars fan in the room.
The casual Star Wars fan that I am. I'm looking forward to Star Wars Episode 9. I wasn't too disappointed by Episode 8. I did enjoy the movie. Yeah, there was some stuff that was questionable, but obviously, like you're saying, there were two different directors, and I don't think that there was any kind of collab between their stories. So obviously, JJ was meant to do the whole trilogy anyway, supposedly. No? Never mind. So he was doing what he wanted to do, and obviously Ryan Johnson came in and was like, you know what? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. And I don't want to do that. All right, cool. Then to your own story. He did that. And obviously people were ranting and raving about what Luke did and what Rey's doing and what Kylo Ren's doing. And I'm like, if that's the way he envisioned them going forward.
I'm watching episode 8 today.
Then that's fine.
You're watching it today?
Yeah, for sure.
Wasn't he meant to do the third one as well? But then they told him no.
No. They had the guy who did Jurassic World 1 was going to do episode 9. Thank God that's not happening.
Tell you what, when you press play, let me know. Let me know when you press play.
Trevorrow was supposed to do episode 9. Listen, Thank you, baby Jesus. That didn't happen.
Jesus.
Baby Jesus, thank you. Because
Yeah, what was it? Yeah, coming back to do the third one. Yeah, I'm happy about that, and I think it's gonna be a good movie. So, thumbs up for
Sam,
me.
I got a question for you, fam.
What's up?
How do you feel about Snoke getting killed in episode 8?
For me, like, I'm in two minds because obviously in number 8 he was the guy who trained.
Number 7.
Sorry, number 7. The guy that trained Kylo Ren to become who he is now. But if Kylo Ren was the guy that ended up killing his master, then I'm like, all right, cool. He was able to kill him. Like, I don't find a problem with that. Like if Snoke was that great, he wouldn't have been killed in the first place.
No,
right?
I'm not asking you Snoke got killed.
Yeah,
and for me, like for a lot of people, it's an issue. For me, I loved it.
Yeah.
Because me personally, I think Snoke is any guy. He is like the thing is Snoke. Like people are like, oh, we need to know more about Snoke. Snoke told you his whole story. You see some busted up, decrepit old Force user, dark side user, yeah, who says I've been around since the beginning. So that means you've been a waste man for like 60 years because Palpatine was running things. Then your apprentice that you say is unbalanced and stupid and you control his mind chops you in half. You're an idiot.
There you go. So
and I love that. I love that because it's like, yo, bruv, not everyone's Palpatine, fam. Not everyone who sits on a throne in the throne rooms with thingy guards, Praetorian guards is that guy. Like there's certain man out here protected. And do you know what's mad? Is he's probably the same guy who told Kylo Ren that, yo, to be a good apprentice, you got to kill your master. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, someone who's like trying so hard, like trying to be like, oh, I can be this guy. Do you know what I'm saying? Imagine he really thought, like, he probably goes home, looks in the mirror and be like, yeah, I'm the new Palpatine. But he's not. Exactly. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what I like about Kylo Ren chopping him in half, because Vader could never do that to Palpatine. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it just shows levels, innit? Like, and I'm not saying like Kylo Ren's up there level-wise, but he's different. Do you know what I'm saying? He's not on the same thing that all of these other men are. And that's what I like about it. Like, all of these other guys are trained in this. Oh, Sith Lords, we do this, we do that. Kylo Ren is like, I tried to be like Granddad, didn't work. Now I'm just going to be me. They said I was a spoiled little kid, whatever. I just love it, fam. Like, do your own thing, fam. Be you. Yeah. And the reason I asked you about that is because I wanted to know, because you're not so deep in the lore and blah, 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 just how you generally feel about seeing someone who is set up to be the big bad get chopped in half and die prematurely for some people. But
then how... We didn't see him that much. Like, in the first movie, he was on some hologram. Like, he barely had a presence anyway. Like I said, we just heard him speak. We saw him, like, whatever. And then in the second movie, again, like, he was just sitting down most of the movie, like, on some, like, I don't know, I don't know what it was sitting on.
No,
it was just rubbish, so who's Snoke?
All right, cool. But you said thumbs up,
yeah? Thumbs up, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
All right, cool. Avengers Endgame. Do we need to talk about this?
Why not?
Do we need to talk about this?
No, I mean, I say do we need to talk about it in an aspect, in the sense of...
Oh, while we're picking up...
Like, obviously it's thumbs up all round. Like, we don't need to talk about that. But what? Is this movie going to be better than Infinity War?
That's the real question. And it's very, very hard for us to sit here and say yes, no.
You think so? I have a definitive answer in it.
But the Marvel, you know, the Avengers are in the hands of people who've been prepping up the game, and they know what they're doing. Whether it's going to be better or not, I think that's just going to come down to individuals' preferences. But the closure is going to be something else. Listen, it has to me, it has to be better than the thing, because they took a L. They took a L in the most epic way. So the rebound has to be even better, bruv. Like, you know, and yeah, man, that's where I stand with it, bruv. That's just where I stand. Yeah, it has to be better, bruv.
Do you want me to go, Sam, or do you want to go?
It's going to be difficult to top Infinity War for me, because I just love the motions that Thanos went through to accomplish his mission. And I just love the fact that a villain won over so many heroes, and like you don't see that in everyday cinema. Like that's why I love it so much. Like that story alone is crazy. So for Endgame, like I think for them they have to go through the motions, and as they're doing that, heroes are still going off one by one, and that's the only way it's going to capture people. Because if there's Scarlet Witch, Captain America, Tony Stark, Ant-Man, Gamora, anyone that's left, one by one they have to get topped off in it. And then one person at the end of the day has to like redo whatever they're gonna do for everything to be normal, and that guy's have to like eventually go as well. And that's the only way they're gonna get people. If not, then I'm like, oh, okay, decent movie.
I think Endgame is gonna be better than Infinity War easily. I feel like and this is my faith in the Russo brothers is they know what they were doing. Mm-hmm. One, we took an L at the end of Infinity War, and the thing was funny about the L that we took in the end of Infinity War is it lasted for about 10 minutes, the L we took. Because as you see everyone getting dusted, your chest is cramped and you're having convulsions, bruv. Your mouth's dry. You don't know, you know what I'm saying? Your eyes are puffing up. You don't know whether to cry or what, yeah? But as soon as you left the cinema, you remembered, oh, Spider-Man Homecoming or Far From Home's coming. Oh, Black Panther 2's on the slate. Do you know what I'm saying? So that impact there, that emotional impact there, only lasted not very long. The emotions that you're going to feel after Endgame are going to stay with you forever because you'll never see certain characters in one of these movies again. And this is why the Russo brothers are sick, fam. They dangled something in us. They said, look how it feels when we take away the characters you love. And they did it with all the new characters. The characters that we've only had for a year, 2 years, some 6 months. Now, look what's going to happen. Now what they're going to do is give them characters back. We're going to feel relief. And then they're going to take away the characters we've had for 10 years, fam. That emotional, that's not even a punch in the gut, fam. That's a machete to the leg, bruv.
My God.
Fam. Yo, I'm telling you. Just on that emotional basis thing, I think they're going to get us even worse than they did with Infinity War. And you said that you like that Thanos won. I think in Endgame, Thanos has already won. Yeah. So I feel like Thanos is going to get taken out like sideways. Like I don't even think they're going to beat him. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I don't think beating him would be the goal anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he already killed half of the people. Yeah. So if they go and beat up Thanos now, it changes nothing. Exactly. That's not the mission anymore. And that's what I'm interested to see more. What is the actual mission? Like, so they said there's a 5-year gap in between Infinity War and Endgame. Yeah. So what's the mission? Is the mission to recover the people that are gone? Is the mission to go and get the Infinity Gauntlet, get the stones back together and bring everyone back? Like, it's so crazy, like all the possibilities of where they can go and what. I just think it's going to be better because there's just so much possibility, fam. New characters included. Thanos won, and we're going to see the repercussions of this, fam. It's going to be madness. It's going to be madness, man. It's going to be madness.
When's this coming out? What's the date for this?
I don't even want to look. Because if I look, I'm just going to be looking every day. You know what I'm saying? The countdown. As soon as you know the date.
Yeah, man.
The countdown starts.
It's going to be Star Wars Episode 7 all over again.
April 26th?
Bro, it's around the corner. Fam.
April.
First, early.
I think it's when's Marvel coming out?
March. It's next month. It's the month after.
These guys aren't serious.
These man are here. I don't, So back to back on months, fam.
I was thinking,
bro. One comes at the front end, one comes at the back end, because they're gonna be so tired, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is another reason why I forgot. That's another reason against you, fam. That's another reason Captain Marvel's not gonna murder the box office, fam. It's gonna get 4 weeks. Or in fact, it's gonna get 3 weeks at number 1, and then Avengers comes out. It's done. Your box office is done after that.
We'll see about that.
Bruv, you'll see about it if you want, fam. But they know what's going to happen. They're going to ramp up that marketing so crazy, yeah, that in those first 3 weeks, it's going to make a lot of money. It's gonna make maybe around the same amount as Wonder Woman. We'll see. All right, look. I got a couple questions now. Just to pass through real quick. Guys, firstly, jump in the comment section below. I need to hear what you lot are thinking about Avengers, Endgame, and Star Wars Episode 9. And if you've got any predictions for the Star Wars Episode 9 title, drop that in.
We're about to get all the angry Star Wars fans
Drop
in the
that
comment
too.
section as well.
Drop that too.
Come.
Drop that too. All right, one prediction. All right, out of all the movies we went through today, which movie is going to gross the highest box office?
Endgame.
Avengers.
Yeah, bro.
Avengers, all the way around.
All the way.
All right. Anyone taking bets? So you guys think Avengers are going to do more than Lion King?
Yeah.
All right. What do you think Avengers is going to make more? And do you think Endgame is going to make more than Infinity War?
Yeah.
Infinity War weighed 2 billion.
Yeah, I don't think so.
2.3 billion.
Yeah. Because those people are gonna come and it's just think about it. The people that went to watch
Make the bet, Sam.
the people that
Make the bet.
the people that went to watch those 2 billion
Can't even talk.
fam, do you think those people not gonna come back?
They watch it 3-4 times. This is Endgame. Once they watch it, they'll be like, story's done, concluded, I'm good. We know that the heroes
People
are back.
died.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, bruv.
And
like
they
you
told
got
their friends. They went back with their friends.
They
with
saw
their
the villain
family.
win 3-4 times. Do
People
you not
had to
think
see
they want
this.
to see the superheroes triumph 3-4 times again?
They didn't want
8 times.
No, but people had to see it, right? People had to see
And
this.
they have to see it again too, bruv. How?
Yeah, once.
Bruv.
Knowing that they're back, I'm like, cut to this guy's back, I'm good.
Just a small wager. Make a small wager. A small wager.
Uh,
Come on, man. No? All right, cool. All right, cool.
Sam's not about that life, fam.
I'm not bad at what do you want to do? Oh, no, but
Yeah!
yeah? Shake it, let's go.
It's not about that life. What, you want to shake it?
Yeah, shake it.
All right,
It's
so
not
wait.
gonna
Wait. So the bet is Raven says that Endgame is gonna
Make more than Infinity War.
than Infinity War, and Sam said it's gonna make less, and that's another bottle, yeah, 1 liter, yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
This guy's a devil
Guys.
advocate,
Guys, the Cybernerds do not promote gambling. You know what I'm saying?
Deception.
This is all friendly wagering.
Yeah.
All right. Of all the movies we've gone through, which of these movies is going to be the biggest flop at the box office this year?
Sonic the Hedgehog. Ain't nobody want to watch this, man. This guy's got the hugest
I don't know.
weightlifting legs. Like, we just want to see him in games. We don't want to see him in movies.
A man said Sonic.
Ain't nobody.
I think Sonic's a good one. You know, Sonic's a good one to go
I
with.
think Hellboy.
See, I was
Hellboy.
I was gonna go.
Hellboy might take the L.
I was gonna. I don't know.
Hellboy. We all know Lego does the numbers.
Yep. Lego's good.
Oh, but then Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, see, I wanted to go with Dark Phoenix because I feel like Dark Phoenix has got so much negative press
Right.
that it could kill it off, and they know that it might not continue. Do you know what I'm saying? But then the one thing that I think is playing it into his favor is that we ain't had an X-Men movie in like 2-3 years.
Right.
So people might be like, "Oh, X-Men, let's just go." Do you know what I'm saying? I'm going with Dark Phoenix.
I'm going Hellboy.
When I say biggest flop, I mean the money to make the movie to make the least.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? Not flop like Robin Hood, like no one saw it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, cool. All right, what movie are you?
Wait, did Sam pick one?
Yeah, Sonic.
Yeah,
Oh,
Sam
Sonic,
got
yeah.
Sonic.
Oh, okay.
All right, what movie are you not excited for at all?
Zombieland.
No. I don't mean a movie like that. Like you're not aware of Zombieland. A movie that you're gonna watch, but you're just not excited for.
Men in Black International.
Toy Story 4.
Oh.
There was just no need for it, bro.
I
There is
agree.
just no need. That's just. What kind of story can you tell Toy Story 4 from?
We'll
I
have
don't
to
know.
find out.
For me, I'm and this is what I was building up to. I'm gonna go with Spider-Man: Far From Home. Like, I want to watch it, but I'm not excited for it at all. Like, there's no excitement. But I feel like it's the Captain Marvel thing all over again. Like,
Yeah.
there's so much other stuff I'm concerned with in our universe right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if these were comic books, I wouldn't be picking up the Captain Marvel and the Spider-Man issues. I'd just be picking up the Avengers main story.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? So that's where that is. What movie do you think will be your biggest disappointment of 2019? Say it, Raven. Say it. I put this question here just for you.
I know you did.
Just so I can hear you say that word.
Shazam.
Shazam!
You're an idiot, bro. This guy loves like my pain, bro. Like my suffering. I'm telling you, bro. He wakes up every day.
Bro.
Like, yo, man, how much is Raven suffering today, bro? Like, how many hours of sleep did this guy not get, bro? Like, telling you, bro.
Fam, Shazam is not going to be my biggest disappointment because I know that movie's garbage, fam. My biggest disappointment's going to probably be... Dragon Ball Super.
What?
The reason this is going to be the biggest disappointment is...
Really?
Fam, listen, the reason why this is going to be this biggest disappointment, man's watched 5 of these trailers. I am ultra gassed for this, fam.
Yeah.
But I know what's going to happen, man. I know Goku's going to save the day, fam, and I'm going to lose it, fam.
You seen it? It's going to be Gogeta.
Fam,
You seen it?
Bruv.
He saved
You know
the
what they
day.
do, bruv? He'll go to Gogeta, bruv. Beat
Get
him
banged
up.
up.
Then he'll beat up Broly. Then they'll get separated at the end, and then Goku's gonna have to do this one last move just to finish Broly off. That stuff, I'm getting triggered already just thinking about it.
They've
fam.
learned their lesson. They learned their
Nah,
lesson.
fam, they're
They
gonna
have.
do it, man.
The same thing happened in Super. So when Vegito came, yeah, he got separated. Guess who beat Black?
Who?
Trunks. Go watch that.
I don't want to watch it because I have to watch Goku for an hour.
Kind of more than an hour. But yeah, man, I think they learned the lesson. I think they know that Goku can't just beat everyone now. Can't beat everyone.
Dragon Ball Super is my pick.
All right, cool. I think mine is going to be Alita Battle Angel. The trailers look good, but the running record of anime going to the big screen is not being good, so I think it might disappoint.
All right, sleeper hit of the year. What movie do you think right now is just floating under the radar, but could end up in your top 3 movies of the year?
This one's tough.
My pick's Glass. Glass comes out next week, and it's like, bruv, Unbreakable and Split are just, like I say, it's just one of the best superhero trilogies of all time. I think Glass, like, it gets hype, but I think it's going to be one of the best comic book movies of the year, man. I think it's got the potential to beat out Joker, Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, everything apart from Infinity War. I think comic book wise, I think Glass could beat out. So I'm going with Glass.
You know what? I'm going to pick Triple Frontier in it. The fact that it's only on Netflix, big boy cast. Netflix has got those movies as well, so only the people who are subscribing to that service are going to watch it, and then they're going to tell their friends about it, and obviously it might be a whole Bird Box thing again. So Triple Frontier, there it is.
I was thinking of Triple Frontier. I was thinking of that. I don't know, man. That's a weird question. That's like a weird one.
It's not. Do you know why? The reason I put this in
Weird.
is because
It's weird to me.
it's because last year we was talking about Creed 2, and we was like, oh yeah, Creed 2, it'll be alright. Movie banged, and for me that was the sleeper hit of last year. Creed 2, out of nowhere, bruv. Out of nowhere is one of the best movies of the year, fam. So I thought, like, I want to put a prediction out there. So this time next year, we're like, all right, yeah, that movie was it. Was my sleeper hit right or not? Get me, fam.
I don't know.
Throw your fishing line out there and pull something back in, man. Come on, man. Just go us. Go Brightburn.
No, I was thinking of Brightburn as well. I was thinking of that. I don't know, man. I'm saying this is a weird one for me. This is a weird one for me. Because it can be... Yeah. It's a weird one for me. I don't even know where to put my... Yeah, I don't know for this one, bro.
I've said it with your chest, man. Have some conviction, man.
That's the thing, I don't. I don't. I say Shazam.
No, that's actually a good. That would be a good one. That'd actually be a good one. You say Shazam and it turns out being good.
No, I don't know. Yeah, but that's true though. That's true. Like, I'm looking at all these names. Like, this could be it. This could be it. Shazam could be it.
Well, then pick one, bro.
But I don't like. I just can't pick
Bro,
one.
it's a prediction, fam. It's a prediction, mate.
I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't know.
Look. All right.
Let's go with Triple Frontier because that was my
Triple
first
Frontier.
one.
So we got 2 votes for Triple Frontier. All right. Predict what movie do you think will be your biggest surprise?
What do you mean by that?
Now, this can be a movie that you thought was going to be legit and was way better. A movie you thought was going to be whack and was good. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not thinking Shazam again. Like, what's
Yeah,
going
I
on?
would think of Shazam. I'd say Shazam.
Shazam, you think could be your biggest surprise?
Yeah, because that's to me is already. I've already written it off. So if it comes through, it's everything you like. Can you imagine?
I imagine
That's
if it
what I
bangs.
mean.
If
That's what I
it
mean.
If it bangs. Oh my word.
Superhero version of Big. Like,
Listen,
who wouldn't
man.
want that?
If it bangs.
if it
Do you know
bangs.
what? Yeah, you lot just told me. I'm going to put Shazam as well.
It
Shazam.
will be a madness.
I'll go Shazam.
It'll be madness.
All right, cool. Sam, what's yours?
Yeah, I'm saying
You gonna go Shazam as
yeah,
well?
Like,
Shazam one side. Look, Shazam's getting a little bit of positive. There's hope. There's hope. All right, last question of the day, man. We'll wrap all of this up, fam. What is your most anticipated movies of the year? You get 3 picks. They don't have to be on the list if you've got ones that are not on the list, but your top 3 movies most anticipated.
My top 3. Star Wars has to be one.
But you gave it a thumbs down. Cool.
You can't
Do
help
your
it.
thing. Do your
You
thing.
can't
Live your
help
life.
it.
Live your life.
You can't help it. This man just lives that life. John Wick.
Flames. I forgot about that.
Man has to go with John Wick. I just need to get this one out of the way as well. Shazam. I gotta get Shazam out of the way.
So man did not pick Avengers.
No. Because it's
30. It's 30.
because it's there, like it's part of the furniture. You know what I mean? Like I don't even think like some of these questions, you know, you just, you know, it's like you got the title already, fam. Like, so yeah.
okay.
All right, I'm gonna go Godzilla. Godzilla.
I'm just gonna say Godzilla 3 times.
Godzilla. Right, man's got to go Godzilla, fam. That is top of the list, fam. I've just not been this gassed about a Godzilla movie ever. I know this thing is gonna blow my bruv. If this movie is terrible, I might just, I don't know what I do. You know what
would be mad, yeah.
Go on,
If
look.
Godzilla sucks
Fam.
and Shazam is everything in life, man.
Oh,
I'm
that is
way.
All this time, Joe teasing me, yeah. The universe would just do one on him, bruv. Like, it would be a man. Yo, I would love, yo. All this time, man's out here praying on my suffering and all. Yo,
Oh, no, allow it, fam.
Yo.
Man's not praying on no man's suffering.
I'm telling
fam.
you, man. I'm telling
Bruv,
you.
that's not real, fam.
telling
yo.
you.
Guys, don't listen to this guy raving. It's madness, bro. But Godzilla episode 9 and Endgame, man. Come on, man.
Okay.
It's calm. It's calmly.
So I'm gonna pick a popcorn flick.
Sam's picking Mary Poppins 2.
Oh, that came out this year or
comeback.
last year, you know.
Oh,
so
yeah,
that's,
yeah. Oh,
that's
my
unfortunate. still.
Did
I
you
think-
watch it, Sam?
I actually didn't, you know.
You didn't.
No. It came at the wrong time for me. It was obviously, what did it come? After
What's-
Christmas?
What's the wrong time for you?
Around Christmas time. That whole week is just...
You have no job to go to. What are you doing? Why didn't you go watch this movie?
I'm going to see family and friends. Like,
Bruv, you got a cinema card, fam.
Man ain't doing work, though, is it? You see how
look, here we
TCM work? We're
Did
involved in that.
you man go cinemas during Christmas?
I did not.
no, that's what I mean. I think the last movie I saw was Bumblebee.
Was it? Man didn't go back for Aquaman, Spider-Man.
I've still not gone back for Aquaman, fam.
It gets better, you know. It gets better.
I don't know, man.
It got better for me anyway. For me, it got better.
The thing is, yeah, like,
Because you know why? Do you know why it got?
fam, I'm scared.
Oh, bro, just watch the movie again.
Scared to watch it again,
And if it's
fam.
that bad, walk out.
You know what?
Because if I watch it again and I like it even less, I'm gonna be done, bruv.
Nah, bro. To me, it got better because all the bad stuff
You
didn't
was
get to
ready
me.
for.
He
You was
would
ready for.
like, bruv. Even the bruv. I kid you not. Yeah, I'm like, you know the bit where they're in Italy, I'm like, here comes this part. Didn't do nothing for me, bruv. Like, I was mentally prepared for it. It didn't bother me one bit. Went through the scene, fine. Watched the scene, no problem. Every single epic scene, you know, every time things were good, I was loving it, bruv. So, to me, it got better. Give it a chance. You might do something different for you, but to me, those bits did not bother me one bit.
I'll go watch it again, innit?
I mean, you should. I mean, you got unlimited card for a reason, bruv. Come on,
No,
what are you
but
doing?
bruv, no. It's not about having an unlimited card, because this is like my whole bad Santa thing, bruv. There's certain times like there's certain relationships I have with certain movies that relationship just needs to stay where it's at. Do you know what I'm saying? And with Aquaman being one of my favorite superheroes, and me not loving the movie, I like the movie, but I don't want to risk going in, watching it again, and it dropping, and me being like, man, this is really bad. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather just keep the positive feeling I've got for it now, but you're putting it on me, and that is one of the things. What you said is true, and that's happened to me before. You go and watch a movie for the second time, you're prepared for all the nonsense, and you get through it, like kissing scenes and stuff like that. So maybe it might work.
The kissing scene actually got better for me, fam.
Bro,
I kid you not, bruv. He got better for me. He got better for me, fam.
Bro, there's no listen,
Bruv.
Don't kiss in the middle of war.
And you know me and you, we don't do those, bruv. But he actually got better for me, fam. I was like, little camera angle. She got her leg, you know, intertwined into it.
I didn't even see that before. Like.
Okay, I see, man.
Nah,
You
fam.
getting
See,
out
look,
there,
it's
bruv.
pissing me off already, fam.
French kissing them things
Bro,
there, bro.
everyone's getting blown to hell, fam, and you're over here sucking face. Are you dumb?
Now we know what
Don't do that.
like things into now, like
Bro.
underwater.
By the way,
nonsense.
this is the last week, so if you guys want to catch Aquaman, this is your last week before.
Aquadizzle.
Otherwise, you're gonna have to wait for the release on Blu-ray and DVD.
All right. Boy. Anyway, guys, look. This. Go on, Sam.
Yeah, so my anticipated movies for the year.
Whoopsie.
Wow! Wow!
Whoopsie.
Wow! Man, just don't care about him,
No,
man.
even, you know.
2-1, Joe.
Mad.
But yeah, obviously one is Endgame. That's pretty easy. I think Us. I want to see that in cinema. I want to see that play out. The trailer was
Most anticipated. Us.
Yeah, Us. Like after Get Out, I didn't see that in cinema, innit?
You didn't watch it get out in cinema?
No, I watched it at home. So I was like, so Us might, you know.
Did us really? Did Get Out really speak to you as an individual, Sam?
Yes,
Really? You been in those situations?
most likely.
Bro,
What do you mean most likely?
Don't half step,
what is
fam.
that? What does
Say
that
it like
mean?
it is, bro.
What does that mean?
Yes, I have.
All right,
I have.
so can you let the audience know, like, I mean,
You've been in a situation where someone's trying to steal your body, fam. What?
Oh, no, that far, no.
No, look.
Mad.
Right, look, you're doing too
Body
much.
check.
Me?
What?
That's what. Ain't that what happens in Get Out? We're like, it's the body snatchers.
Before they
I
get
just
all
want
that.
Sam to let us know what happened. Like, what's the situation? You don't have to drop names. Situation,
Story time.
But like, yeah, story time, fam.
story time, you
Come
know.
on, you need
Okay,
those.
then.
Well, let me get a
Okay.
pillow then.
Go on,
Come
then.
on there.
Go on.
Relax.
Grab
Yeah,
some
relax.
marshmallows.
I don't know, obviously going to a certain neighborhood, seeing certain like family members and stuff.
What neighborhood? Can we say that? Like, I mean,
This is up north, innit?
North
of England.
England, north of England.
Yeah, north
Bro,
of
we
England.
can say the name. Like, can we say the area? Like, what is it?
I don't know
Midlands,
what's
North?
going on right now. What is this story? Is this a real thing?
I'm guessing so, yeah.
Bro, don't say I guess it is. Don't say I'm
Wait,
guessing.
wait, Raven. Are you aware of a story that I'm not aware of?
I'm
Yeah,
not.
well, no.
I'm not. And that's why I wanted him to tell me, because I've never heard of such thing, innit?
Go ahead, bro.
So you went up north of
Yeah,
England.
north of England.
Is this like? Sorry, but is this like?
Say the name of the area. What's why are we hiding the name of the area?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, it doesn't have to be the area. Like, you know. Okay, is it like? Is it
What
past?
city?
Is it past Manchester, Newcastle,
Yeah, Birmingham area.
Birmingham area? Okay,
Yeah.
we're in Birmingham. All right,
Yeah,
cool.
we're in Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Yeah. You've been to Birmingham before, and you guys close to like Manchester, I'm guessing. Like,
Yeah. Man's
Alright,
been
cool.
travelled up and down the country.
Bromley.
Oh gosh,
Go on.
that kind of accent. So yeah, you're going to like Birmingham kind of area, going to see other halves, family members and stuff. And I don't know, just like being in that certain situation, they start saying certain things like, "Oh, you eat exotic kind of foods." I was like, "Exotic?" Like, it's just,
Sorry, was you the only black person there?
I most certainly was. Yes.
You was the one.
Sam, you gotta stop half stepping with this.
I was not half
talking,
saying. I said
fam.
most certainly was.
Well, obviously you've got to express that you're in an interracial relationship.
Yeah, always.
Because I don't think everyone might be aware of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, all right.
For the audience might know, you might be in a relationship with one of them hentai dolls or something like that.
We
bruv.
go.
How are you in a relationship? Like, I didn't know. Have you heard about that in Japan? They actually marry.
Yeah, bruv. That's what I'm saying. You gotta listen. I'm just saying. Look, I've read comments. Mm-hmm. I know what people think of you. So
What
if
do
I
they
was,
think of me? 'Cause I don't see no
bruv,
comments like that. What are you talking about?
then
right
you
now?
better need to start filtering the comments that says Sam name on it.
All right, might have to.
Just Sam. Anything that says Sam.
Uh-huh.
Then you see what I want.
All right, go on.
But just be specific so people know.
Finish the story. All right, so you're in Brommy. Mm-hmm. You're with your missus.
Yeah.
You
Going
know,
to see family members.
with the family.
And then they just say certain stuff like, "Oh, your food is exotic," and then they say certain stuff like, "Would you need sun cream? It being hot." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Like,
Some racially insensitive things.
yeah,
All right, what was your reaction to this? Like,
I
was
was
you,
not being very happy, right? Because obviously, I would be the only person understanding my situation, being the person that I am compared to who they are. But
See, look, and this is my issue with the movie Get Out. Yeah. There's times in this movie where the girlfriend doesn't react correctly. And this is before the twist.
yeah,
And that's where I thought in the movie it was predictable. Because if you have been in a scenario like this, you should know that your partner should not react the way the chick was reacting in Get Out. Do you get what I'm saying? She was just trying to smooth everything over and be cool. But in that relationship, it kind of portrayed to me how strong they was from the beginning. Do you know what I'm saying? Like at the beginning of the relationship, they was doing things that seemed like, they've been together, they've got a good understanding of this whole race thing, blah, blah, blah. When they got to the house, I just felt like she was a bit dodge. Do you get what I'm saying? So you're out here with your family, Sam, or your other half's family or whatever. They're being a bit racially insensitive. You're pissed off at this scenario. Are we getting too deep?
a little bit, yeah.
how are we getting to?
No. I had to ask because I was going to ask a question. I did, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to take it there if he wasn't ready. He says too deep.
Okay, but my only question is, was your ex at the time present when these comments were being made? Or is just you just like, I don't know, maybe went to get a drink or something and someone ended up asking the question?
That's what I'm trying to remember. I'll say it's a mixture.
Okay.
I'll say it's a mixture.
Yo, we need another podcast for real life stuff, man. We need it. We need it.
I was trying to say, this is like a movie podcast, but I'm trying to say my most anticipated movie.
Bro, the TCN fam know what going on, fam.
I don't know what going on.
Bro, come on.
What's going on.
Come on,
No disrespect
G.
to that.
These man know what go on, man. Maybe because you don't spend enough time with them, they don't know enough
Here we
about
go
you,
again.
innit? But they know bears about me, you get me? I've been seeing them all weekend, innit? Anyway, guys, this is going to bring episode 20 of the TCN podcast to an end. The most anticipated movies of 2019, Avengers vs. Star Wars. Jump in the comment section below and let us know if you want to hear more stories about Sam, if you want more public service announcements from Geek Sensei, or if you just want to tell us about what movies you love and you're really excited for. Tell us how you feel about Terminator, Zombieland, and all the rest of these movies. I'm Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
And I'm Raven your GS.
I'm saying Mr. Blitz Tech.
And we'll see you on the next episode. Peace.